Yep. Greetings and welcome once again to the Class Action Point Podcast. Today we have people playing characters. Yes, that's what we have. Those people playing characters include Adam, who's playing what character?
Uh, well, you just told them. I'm playing what character? So I did that already. No, I'm Adam. I'm playing, Cedra, Elven Monk.
Alright, we have Jessica, who's playing which character this time?
Sewell, the Tiefling Scion.
And Jared playing another character.
Aya, the Tiefling Arden.
Alex playing somebody, another character.
Zephyr is the Hengekai Scout.
And Christopher playing
Hello,
someone.
Christopher. I'm playing Dweon, the Goblin Artificer.
Yes.
You're being rather sultry
Nick
today.
may show up later on, hopefully.
Yes, I am.
And he'll be playing Manak, our Goliath.
I can play that also if you wish.
I'm Manic. I'm gonna kick some ass, take names.
That sounds more like a Torque, a half-orc. Anyways, and then there's me, Andrew, who'll be playing just about everybody else. When last we left our party of brave students, they had just ended up champions at the finale of the tournament season here at Swine Dimples.
We are the champions, my
Hey,
friends.
hey, I don't have the rights to that song.
Yeah, you don't want us to get
It's okay, that was
DMCA, do
only a few
ya?
seconds.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we didn't go past that. Alright, so our brave heroes have had time after the tournament and visited with Dweon's family. Well,
Yes,
Dweon's
we had a
parents.
wonderful meal where
lot
a
of
lot
it,
of
too.
people ate a lot of food. And then what's his face? Ia's monkish friend showed up, right?
Aya's mentor showed up and had like some official thing that needed to be done. They were having that at the same place that evening. Manak, as I recall, had said he would probably remain drinking there and will eventually be delivered back to the school on several stretchers since he's that tall. As the inn, has, we need to sleep too, eventually. And he can't stay here, but he doesn't have to go home. But he should at least go somewhere where he can sleep it off. So Manak is delivered back.
Manic can sleep in my room if he really wishes on the floor.
Yeah, the problem is he's very tall. And I doubt he'd want to sleep on all the stuff on your floor. There's not quite a good enough room, is there? For him to lie down and without,
Depends on how sloshed he is.
Yeah, at the very least.
Just throw him in the hot tub, he'll wake up.
Yeah, well, eventually he'll deposit. At some point, he'll end up back in his own room. Whether that's where he was delivered to first or not, will really be up to him and his player. Meanwhile, everybody else has pretty much gotten back to the castle and gotten at least ready for sleep, if not gone to sleep. So whatever does everybody do? Anything anybody wants to do just before going to bed? Before night really gets dark and cold.
Not really, no.
I'm kind of taking frustration out of my my boxing statue over here. Not boxing, but like fight, like a rubber thingy you punch for practice. Kind of just doing that.
So
Yeah,
basically, you
that
got a
thing
real
over
doll.
there in the corner.
So basically, you're punching your real doll. Got it.
No, this one's fake.
All
It's
fake
a
doll, right?
knockoff. It came from. It was just assembled using nearby garbage and
Yeah. Okay. Got
looks
it.
like,
It was a joke. But anyways, anything else
Yes, sir.
anybody's doing before going to bed? I'll take that as nothing. Then. So no. And if Jessica is talking, I can't hear her.
Oh, that was just my chair. I was moving my
Okay,
chair.
just making sure. I just saw you're lit up, but didn't actually say anything. Alrighty, so as
Oh,
everybody,
she's lit up all right.
what?
I said she's lit up all right.
Alright, so anyways, as everybody's gone to bed. That includes Aya, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. As Aya is sleeping, she has a strange dream. She
Oh
feels
no!
like
Is this Shadow? Ia? Oh no! I'm
no,
scared.
we'll have no. She just
Thank
has a
God.
dream.
I'm not ready for that. I'm
She
not
has-
ready for that.
She just has a weird dream. Like she feels like she's, kind of like everything's kind of like going back and forth, like it's almost like rocking. And she's like looking up a staircase. And there's like something's moving up there, and she's like looking, kind of little, feeling kind of like sick in the stomach, and then suddenly somebody falls down the stairs and lands face up right in front of her.
Huh.
This person looks familiar. And then she kind of wakes at a start. Yeah,
Well, that was a weird dream.
yeah. Yeah, weird dream. It's still like about 2 a.m. though, so plenty of time to get rest. Even before, Friar Rogar said to be there like right after sun up, if possible. So you'd probably get a little bit more rest. But still,
Yep.
weird dream. Very
That
weird.
it was.
And you don't know where you seen that person before. Can't even remember who it was. Really, but yeah, weird. When you feel weird and you kind of like, and eventually drift off to sleep from pure exhaustion. You can't even think who that person would have been. And the more you think on it, the harder it is to tell the more fuzzy the dream and memory or whatever becomes.
Well, I'm not going to concern myself with it.
Well, alright, so as the as the first rays of sun start coming through some of the eastern dormitories, the alarms, the little alarm clock things go off as you finally kind of all realize what they're for. To wake people up. And to let them know it's time to wake up. Strangely enough, they usually don't wake people up this early on weekends. But, well, what can we say? But the bing bong ding dong, ping pong, whatever, continues going until you turn it off. Or wake up. And it is morning. What is everybody gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna salt out of bed so that I don't fall back asleep.
Alrighty. Alright, as you kind of get going, get ready. What else is everybody else doing? Anybody else getting ready or want to go see Friar Rogar? You were promised food.
Yeah, I'll get ready.
Well, if you mentioned food, I mean, Dweon would make a special effort to be there.
Yeah, maybe not 100% conscious, but at least ambulating in that general direction.
Truth.
What about Cedra and
Yeah,
Cephros?
Cedra's definitely waking up. I mean, wouldn't be right to just dip out on a meal with, or that I was invited to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Manak is still you can hear him kind of snoring in his room. He's probably out of it for a while. And Cephros, what have you been doing?
He was already awake, doing
Yeah.
his normal morning routine.
Which is sleep for an hour and a half, be awake for about an hour type of thing.
Yeah, go hunting, come back, feed the dragon,
Yep.
go wander around.
Alrighty. So basically, I'm assuming Cephros is basically kind of coming back after some hunting at about
Probably.
this time,
Yep.
and giving Puggy his or her. We still haven't figured out if Puggy is a he or a she yet. Giving Puggy their food or something.
Let's see.
Do you want to try and find out?
33.
33. 33 is enough to know you don't want to look in that area right now.
Alright.
Maybe after he's eaten. He's kind of a little enthusiastic when he eats. Or she. Perhaps when you're done with breakfast and he or she is done with breakfast as well, it might be better.
I hope so.
Yeah. So, as you're out there, the others start to come out to meet up to head out for breakfast. Are you gonna go with them, Cedra?
Yeah. Bro.
Hello, Cedra?
Who?
I mean,
Oh.
Zephyr. Sorry, Mike.
Oh. Yes, I would.
Yes. All right. So, as you're getting ready to go and stuff, and everybody's gathering together, Manak is still kind of snoring because, well, yeah. You guys leave a note for Manak, kind of so that he'll so when he wakes up, he can kind of meet up with you wherever you're gonna be.
If the subject gets broached, I will say, didn't he get told where we were supposed to be going? Or wasn't he invited along with all of us?
Yeah, it's just you might need a reminder after his encounters with the various food or drink and stuff. So maybe, so we'll find out if he remembers where you are supposed to be. But that also means that you're on your way to the place where they're where all the stuff's happening. So there's a. So you guys can head out to what was it, the Purple Pegasus, which is kind of a more up scale, slightly fancier place
I want the big seat.
where you meet, where there's like you meet like Friar Rogar kind of waiting just inside the doorway, and he's like, this group is with me. They're to help with preparations for the sacred meal. Yes. And he kind of helped, lead you back to the back room, downstairs to a little round room with a big old, table and a few other things around, and two huge, massive chairs on either end, and several chairs along the sides. And he kind of motions to Aya to take one of the one chair, one of the big chairs, and he plops himself down in the other one. Please, please take seats around. So go ahead, find a place to sit.
I guess I'll take the Jeezy Crazy spot.
Now, is there food here?
There are plates and stuff. Aya, you were motioned to this chair here. Yeah.
Leon would take
Hey, is
the seat next to
defiantly
the
sitting
most
one with
food.
the handrest of it.
Well, technically, you're sitting in the middle of it. It's just a big chair, and there's more than enough room for anybody. Even Friar Rogar, with his massive dragonborn, body, is kind of a little dwarfed by it. He's got plenty of room to lean over on one side or the other. Where's Dweon sitting?
Well, if there's food on the table, he would sit next to the plate with the most food.
Well, it looks like they're preparing. The food isn't here yet. There are plenty of plates and stuff. So, please sit wherever you want.
All right, Dweon would sit
Food
closest to the kitchen.
will be brought here shortly. So, where's Dweon gonna sit himself?
Oh, Dweon sits to the door closest to the kitchen. He's like, "Oh, thank you, sir. This one looks like a fine place for me."
Yeah, the kitchen actually is up the steps, but looks like a lot of the chairs on that side have already been picked. Slid around. So, but yeah, Friar Rogar, once you're all sat down, and sir, you'll need to sit, not stand on the chair, sir. Food will be here shortly, but first we need a toast, and we need everyone to sit before that. There are certain things that must be done to ensure everything runs smoothly. So, Mr. Richardson, was it? Please sit here by my side. And we'll get, and, yes, I almost forgot.
All right, I'll sit down.
And he kind of walks over here to a little kind of table by the side where there's a couple of little chests, and he opens one of them, pulls out this sparkling bottle of something amberish, kind of a nice deep, translucent brown. Priests won't miss it if they didn't know it was here in the first place. So we have. So remind me who all of your names as I pour you a bit. And he uncorks the bottle and basically goes around to each of you and kind of pours about an inch into a glass by your side. We must have a toast, but we must have a toast with the good spirits. So he basically walks around, pours you a little bit of this drink. It's not a big bottle, so he has to kind of make sure it goes all the way around. And you, miss? Or
I'm sorry, I never drink wine.
Nah, it's not even wine, actually. It's not really a wine. It's not wine. It's actually a kind of a. It's well. On the islands, there are only a few kinds of fruit that really grow. Of course, there's the bananas that are everywhere. But the only others that really grow well, but only if taken well care of, are apples. And we have a small supply of, how should I say it? Spirited cider for special occasions. And we do always, and it's always a good, and we always only use it for special occasions. And I can think of no more special occasion than meeting my prized pupil again. So, I'm assuming AO was where the call came from? Jared? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's basically pouring you a little bit of his, or a little bit of it. And around to the Cedra, and I'm echoing through some.
She's just Aya's just all smiles.
Yeah, I'm echoing through somebody. I think it's you, Jared. Yep. Alright.
You shouldn't be. I never adjust my settings.
I don't know. Somebody I'm echoing. Where's that going through? Oh well. I guess I'm not. You, sir. You're,
I hold up my glass. I'm Cedra. Thank you. I kind
alrighty.
of lower my head, like not bow style, but like oh,
Alright.
oh thanks, hey, type of thing like that.
And you're an unusual one. Well, of course, young Mr. Richardson is also so. Well, and
Hello,
what was
I'm
your
Dweon.
yeah? What was
I'm
your
a goblin,
name?
sir.
Yeah, I know. And what was your name, sir?
Zephyrs.
Zephyrs. Yes. Alright. And he finishes by pouring himself a little bit of the stuff, the liquid, and kind of raises his glass. Then, well, to good friends and good and a good food and drink. And
Here, here.
and he kind of drains his almost completely in one big gulp. Oh. And
So does Dweon.
does everybody else? Who else does so?
Oh, Dweon does. He just like slams it back. He's like, oh yeah. Here, here.
Yeah. Everybody. So anybody else? Everybody else do?
Aya's
I'm
not
gonna give it a pass.
Yeah. It is basically a kind of spiced cider that has a hint of alcohol in it as well, too. It is both sweet and bitter and slightly sour aftertaste, but is good. You know, it is. You know, anybody who likes this kind of stuff would love this. So, alright. So, so Friar Rogar's like, so, anyways, I had put in an order for food. It should be here, I don't know, in a few minutes here. So, anyways, how have things been for you, Aya?
Oh, things have been. Uh, they've been good, but I just. Regarding our church matters, I came to the mainland to try to spread the light of Bahamut, and I tried to spread it by making it our team name, but my fellows wouldn't have any of it.
He kind of chuckles slightly. Yeah, Bahamut has it. Is a bit of a niche in this area.
Dweon sinks down in his seat a little bit.
But anyway, yeah. Those who want will find. You.
Yeah, this is true. It just gets frustrating sometimes. It just feels like I'm not having an impact.
Yeah.
As everyone looks at each other, remembering the smackdown in that bar, like, oh, no, there is impact, just not the one you want.
Yeah, Dweon, make me a perception check.
Okay. I rolled a 16 total.
Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, you hear like some kind of little something coming from somewhere, like a kind of thrum somewhere. Meanwhile,
Okay.
Friar Rogar's like, so how have all of you been what all you all think of us? Friar Rogar is having trouble, finding the right words. Apparently, just kind of stumbling, trying to start conversation with the other members of the team. Mr. Sefruz. I don't mean to be impertinent or anything, but I've not seen one of your kind, I think. At least not as far as I can tell.
You wouldn't see one of us unless we wanted you to see us.
And what sort of
And then I shift into a fox and just walk over to where Aya is.
Okay. And the kitty follows you. Hey, kitty. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to insult you or anything. It's just well, I'm sorry. And he kind of bows his head at you.
As much as the fox can shrug, Sephiroth shrugs.
Yeah. And Mr. Cedra, was it? What do you?
Yes.
So, how do you find my pupil, Aya?
That's well, Aya's been fantastic in the tournaments, I must say. Really helped us snag a victory for sure.
I was gonna say,
Cedra
turns red, like, oh, whoa, we're just friends here. Wait, oh.
No, I was trying to, and this is a bit of pulling the curtain back. Fish for words that weren't. She's a bit pushy when it comes to team names and really won't quit talking about Bahamut. But but nobody here is a mind reader aside from Aya. So actually, Aya might have known That's
Yeah,
kind
Friar
of what I was
Rogar
doing
chuckles
anyway.
slightly at your kind of
But,
going red. Mr.
But yeah, she's very handy in the tournaments and isn't down for skipping class, which is a shame. But I'm sure she's still a great person on the inside.
She doesn't skip class. She's a bad person.
I mean, come on, man! You've missed so many throwing rocks at stuff sessions. I say man, but I'm using the gender neutral man.
Mm-hmm. So, Mr. Richardson. Yes, I know
Sir?
we'll have food. I know you're hungry. Shouldn't be
I was
too
going
much
to ask if
longer.
there. Yeah. So Dweon's just sitting there patiently as possible, waiting. He's like, yeah. Oh, yes, sir. What would you like?
Have you been getting along well with our Aya? And he's kind of just looking at you very intently.
Dweon kind of does this shifty eye thing where he's looking at Friar Rogard, and then he like looks down at the other end of the table and looks at Aya, and he looks over at Friar Rogard and then back at Aya, and then he like totally changes the subject and says, why? Oh, wow, that's a really cool banner you got on the wall there. What is that all about?
It was there when I got here. I think it's their own decorations. Anyway, so.
Oh, and that Kindle Opera over there? That's really unique.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, Miss, what was your name again? Sorry, I have.
Wow, this table is really long.
Yes. So Miss, what was your name
Somebody
again?
hear something?
Sorry, my Miss, it's, I'm sorry, names were never my strong point. Miss,
Sewell?
oh, Zul. Yes, Zul. Sorry. So, how have you been, how have you been, doing with, Miss Aya so far? Have you been getting along?
I think sometimes we have a bit of a rivalry, but, you know, I've been getting along overall.
Yes. So, well, rivalries can help sometimes, yes. Can make things go better.
Aya is just kind of like, rubs her chin like, rivalry.
We'll find
Not really loudly, just kind of like thinking to herself like, huh, I didn't know there was a rivalry going on.
Wait, didn't you guys go to a dance together or something?
Friar Rogar, if he had eyebrows, they would rise quite high now.
He doesn't have like prosthetic eyebrows or anything for like times like this.
No, but he's got like a little ridge above his, eyes that kind of function mostly in the same way. So, yeah. Meanwhile, Dweon, perception check again.
I rolled a 16 again. The same exact thing.
You hear that little like thrum
He's
a
looking around
little
for
louder.
I hear a what?
You see a little kind of thrum. You hear a little thrum come from somewhere.
His mind is on the food, so he's like, oh, maybe that's coming from the kitchen.
Yeah, so as you continue, Friar Rogar continues trying to make small talk with all of you, but it appears to be not his best, his most thing he's most effective at. So, yeah.
So does the food eventually come out?
Food. a serving person comes out a little bit later on and basically says that it should only be about 2 more minutes. We'll be ready. Sorry, things are going late. One of the chefs, had a
One of the chefs is Stan, and he just talked to Wendy and vomited in all the food.
something like that. Alright, so again, we have the whole, he keeps on trying and being very badly making his conversation and such. And everybody give me a perception check.
This is gonna be beautiful.
I rolled 16 again.
10, 21. Oh, Zephyrus and Cedra are the only one. They start hearing that thrum somewhere. They can't quite, figure out where it's coming from.
Yeah, if I hear, I'm just out loud going to say, "What the heck is that noise?"
Huh. And Friar Rogar's like, yeah. What is that noise? What's
Zephyrus
going on?
Zephyrus will shift back into like his half and half form almost immediately once he hears that.
Yeah, it's kind of. Whoa. Yeah, it's +1 Elven Eyes per bonus protection thing. Zephyrus also
I got an 11 then.
Yeah. So basically,
You have specialized.
At about this time, Dweon hears from his little pack that's sitting by his chair a single word come from it.
Crucio.
And something happened, and his little and I think Dweon could figure out that it's coming from his orb.
Oh
So
no, it's a bomb.
So wait, my
No.
orb is thrumming, and then it says
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, apparently something's going on with it.
Alright. I'm going to try to...
When your blue
Hide
balls are
that?
pulsing, that is not a good sign.
Can I do a bluff check? I'm going to try to hide it, or deception or something.
Yeah, bluff.
What do I got?
You can try bluff.
Wait, deception is not here. Bluff is, though.
Yeah, bluff is a thing.
Alright, bluff is a thing. It's not very high on my character, but I'm going to try to hide it. Hey, I rolled a 22. That's not bad at all.
You're gonna try and hide its ball.
I'm going to try to hide my ball. I hear my ball say fuck, and I'm like, what? Oh my god, what's going on here? I don't want to lose this. Quiet down. And I shove it down into my pants.
Is he rolling this against a passive?
So you're
So let me
putting
get
your
this
blue
straight.
ball
Wait,
back in your
Dweon is-
pants.
So Dweon is sitting here in public with his hand grabbing his ball, and and someone saying fuck, no,
It's
shut
under
up.
the table.
Yeah, it's like hand under the table, clearly inside his pants, and it's like fuck, no, shut up.
As he,
Uh,
well,
so,
Friar Rogar
what's
has
going on over
noticed.
there?
Friar Rogar has noticed this has happened. This has happened is like, what's going on here, young man?
Nothing going on here, sir. There's just I just got just adjust down here, and he's got now two of his hands down his pants right now. Just doing a little adjustment. That's all.
Pull your hands back out of there. Go for them.
Okay, sir.
And what happened?
I do that. My orb is still down my pants.
Alrighty.
So now he's got a big bulge in the front of his pants.
I do.
And slowly that ball kind of migrates to his left leg of his pants, and then down the leg. What's going on here?
Dweon, you're passing your stone.
Whoa.
I'm just like, yeah, well, you know, goblin anatomy. Bluff check. Bluff check. Bluff check.
I want that to be a successful bluff
Oh
check
boy,
so bad.
bluff check then, huh?
All right. It's only +5, so let's see what happens. Whoop.
Oh, come on, 20. Yes!
Okay. He's
I rolled a crit.
I love it.
Goblins
Okay.
are strange.
Okay. So, yeah, okay then. Meanwhile, while he's bluffing, the orb is slowly but surely
He's
rolling
he's
its way
bluffing
down
while
his
he's
pant
bumping.
leg.
Dweon is looking a little panicked. This has never happened to him before, but he's glad that Friar Rogar has kind of taken a few steps back. And he's going to kind of just like his eyes kind of just follow with the orb rolling down his left leg.
Yeah, there's no real way he could stop it from rolling out the end, really, without attracting too much attention.
Can I cross my legs or something?
Well, depending on how you can try, but it might also shake it looser.
What would be the roll to trap my ball?
Let's call it acrobatics.
Oh shit. Let's see. No, that's a +5 also. Let's see what happens. Not really.
Not so much.
Not
I said
not so
Decide
much.
eventually that
Protect
probably
my
crossing your
balls.
legs will eventually help. Unfortunately, it's a little too late to do that, and as you're trying to do that, it gives the orb just enough room to slide out your left leg and kind of bounce and roll around and roll down.
It's funny how this is mimicking my real life.
Down to here-ish. Until finally, it just kind of blink right up next to Aya's right foot.
Does anybody else notice this? I know that Sephiroth has a pretty
checks.
high.
And actually, we should probably give Friar Rogar his perception check, since he's kind of.
I missed it the first go around.
Yeah, Friar Rogar is still attempting to try and get conversation to go. And is
Yeah, and I'm
kinda-
just going to take 10 on it.
Yeah, no.
Why not?
So
This
Sephiroth
is
definitely
a
noticed
single
it.
event. Trying to hear something that happened 5 minutes ago will not help you hear it.
I didn't
basically,
say anything indicating such. I just
Yeah,
said I was going to take 10
it's
on
gonna
it.
take a while. Basically, it's a single event. I don't think you have time to concentrate a long time to look.
No,
at,
I'm not taking 20, I'm taking 10.
Oh, well, still, just roll and see if we get good. You can take the better of them.
It's like Dark Souls. You got to get good.
Alrighty. So that, yeah, you can take whatever your.
About the same thing, really. He rolled a 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
close enough, but still, yeah. You and Sephiroth's definitely here. Did Zul roll?
Oh, you wanted me to roll perception as
Yeah,
well?
perception, yes.
Oh, okay, I thought I already rolled earlier. Sorry.
Not for this one. Yeah.
Once again, I'm using at perception.
Yeah, so Sephiroth definitely hears it. Cedra hears it as well.
Do I know where it is?
Well, Shadow knows where it is because he's about that height.
I immediately tell Shadow to go grab it.
All right, Shadow's headed there. Suddenly it starts glowing and pulsating with light.
Oh no, that's what it wanted.
It's in the kitty play.
And everybody hears a soft, a kind of sound. So, and everything starts to go kind of greenish blue in the area.
Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. Where's Manic?
Manak is not available at this time. He is still back drunk for the moment.
This is not good.
Oh no!
And
We have to resort to Sephiroth's tank.
Yep.
We know how well that works.
alrighty, so
Could be worse.
and at this point, something interesting.
At least Leon can't say his balls aren't dangerous.
So,
They're on fire.
anyways, the glow kind of wraps around Aya for a moment, and then kind of
My balls wrap around Aya?
the energy from the ball wraps around Aya and then kind of just scatters around. And let me get my thing ready. Layer.
Oh, fuck off!
Auras all over.
Chaos
So,
all over.
so basically, here's a few things. There's several shadowy forms of Aya appear. Several of them. Some of them are very unique, such as this one with a giant flaming curved sword. This one with a giant glaive that I believe is also on fire. Or no, a giant great spear actually. It's not on fire, but still nasty looking. And this one who has no weapon except fire in her hands. And a bunch of other slightly less how should I say this? Solid ones. Yeah, no. So,
Not if you want to live.
so you'll notice that there are several major big auras here.
That's an understatement.
To find out what they are, let's see.
Oh, contracts.
So wait, is Friar Rogar here also?
Yes, and he is kind of jaw drop. What the hell is going on here?
You better kill that commander, bitch.
You don't know that yet. So the one they're basically, all of them are just kind of yelling stuff about Aya and stuff. Something weird has happened here.
They all yell Tiamat and then a charge.
Yeah,
Bahamut's a jerk.
actually, Destroyer here is going to be saying. Is actually, let's see. Actually,
Naturally, Aya's gonna get to her feet and be like, "What in the world? What foul magic is this?"
foul magic. This is just you.
I glare at Dweon
Yourself.
and blame him for this.
Hey, it's not me. My hands are up in the air right now.
Or
Hand check. Hand
Paul.
check.
It was your balls.
Hand check.
Your balls, your fault.
Yeah, I'm just adding turns for the moment in case we have to go to that point. Which we probably will.
As if there's a chance that it's not going to result in that.
Yeah, the one thing I've noticed with shadow clones is that they tend to be murderous.
A little bit.
I'm trying to type. Not working. Who keeps...
Zephyrus, what's up with that, man?
Alright, there we go. Come on.
Which one?
Cedra, what's up with that?
I got a 6.
I probably rolled a 3.
Well,
I rolled a 10. Average.
You know those 3s I'm fond of?
Yeah, I really do know those threes.
Those 3s, those 2s.
Threes, twos, ones. You know, anything under a 4 is, you know, pretty much par for the course.
You know, if it doesn't work, I want it. It adds character.
Alright.
I can look back on this moment and say, like, that's when I became a man.
I'm really glad you are, like, sticking with your character, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
painful?
you don't know how tempted I was whenever Andrew was like, what do you guys do when you wake up? And I'm like, die in my sleep.
Lol.
Just so ashamed.
I try until I kill myself.
Alright.
Rolls crit 1 on
You walk in and there's like,
again.
the music on the CD player is like,
Chris missed your
most
shaving
emo stuff
check.
possible.
Crit missed your shaving
Morrissey.
check, even though you don't need to shave because you're an elf.
Hmm?
You crit missed your shaving check. You know, even though you don't need to shave because you're an elf. So you nicked yourself in the jugular and died bled to death.
Damn.
That's
Pretty
rough.
brutal way to go.
Alrighty. So, here's the thing. On their turn, they'll probably say something awful or something. But for now, first things first. Actually, the little fragments are basically just kind of these little kind of mini shadowy thing versions are just kind of chattering each on some different complete tangent from Aya's past.
What is it? I want to hear it.
Well, each of them is different. One of them's like,
Yeah.
screaming about, "How dare you feed me hot sauce? Hot sauce is," or something, and and that's just the one that you get gets your attention.
No, Aya likes hot sauce. She's saying it's like, why is there no hot sauce in these eggs? What kind of barbarian are you?
Or something like that. But yeah, it's basically one of them's like talking about hot sauce, another one's screaming about I don't know, who knows what. That's the one you get that gets your attention first, and but
Dweon's like, ooh, hot sauce. I want hot sauce.
yeah, of course, because Dweon's hungry. Alrighty. So this one is going. So each of these little fragments is going to go after someone. Rogar actually is a potential target.
He's not on the initiative.
He is not. He's not actually also a combatant, though. He's a target.
So he's a meat shield. I
Oh,
like
this
that.
escort mission and the fight. What the hell?
Oh, I hate escort missions. They suck.
Escort
They're
missions.
the worst.
They're pointless, and the freaking.
Can I just skip the escort mission? What's the end?
Hey, I'm sorry your guardian died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so basically a
need
bunch of
this
them
weapon.
are bunch of these. Hey, what'd you do? You did something weird there.
I was flipping my token upside down. It's fine.
Yeah. So, bunch of these little fragments are gonna basically come to around to attack people. This one's just gonna come over here and like that. And everybody, pretty much everybody except Zool has one on them. So let us attack. We shall start with the one on Friar Rogar. Yeah, that hits Friar Rogar.
Meat shield.
Okay. And he's been hurt by that.
What are these guys attacking with? The
They
shadow
appear to have
figures.
some kind of blade, similar to, slightly shorter than a falchion, but not quite as short as a scimitar. Basically, a nice mid-range curved blade.
Shadowy, I'm sure.
The one on Cedra, 6 damage if you got hit. The one on Sephiroth,
Is that the 25?
no, that's the 16. The one on Cedra was the top one. Oh, yeah, Cedra was the 25. Sephiroth is the 16.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit.
Sorry. The one on Dweon next. This is versus AC. And the one on Aya herself.
18?
18.
That's a miss.
Alrighty. Zool, there are a bunch of other Ayas, all of which have this shadowy aura around them. But some of them have even bigger ones.
Okay, so I can tell which one's like the real Aya, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, she's probably the only one that has no form of shadowy aura. Probably.
Probably. But just to be sure.
Also of note, you are in the aura of a couple of at least one of them. Yeah, one of them so far. You are in the aura of the Destroyer form. And you would know what that does, and you can figure out what that does here in a second.
Well, this doesn't look like a good thing at all.
Yeah, the aura
Can I sense in
looks
any way
like
that
the aura? Oh, one other thing. The shadowy aura kind of takes on, of this one here, kind of takes on the appearance of a very, very stereotypical like hellscape. Like, you know, almost like you are in hell, or at least a shadowy form of it while you're in it.
Okay. I'm going
It's
to
very
go
disturbing.
with.
Most people.
I'm going to go with an augment to dishearten, centered right here.
Gotcha.
Okay. So the fragment
Gotcha.
and
Fragment
destroyer.
has been hit, and the destroyer has been hit. When you hit the fragment and destroy it, it triggers something.
Oh, fuck.
When the
What
fragment
is
is
the
reduced
trigger?
to 0 hit points by an attack, the creature that made the triggering attack, well, if it is not Aya, it takes 1d4 damage.
Ooh.
Basically, it's so you take 3 damage.
I'm guessing it's not fire damage.
It is not fire damage, no.
Bummer.
We can, so, yeah. Also, you've noted you feel like you feel like things could be warmer than they should be in the aura of a Shadow Aya Destroyer. Like, almost like you don't resist fire anymore.
Oh,
Cool.
crap.
Nullifying my only resistances.
Which probably means that's going to set me up for some, taking some nasty fire
Or
damage,
other,
I'm guessing.
yeah, and some others maybe.
Okay, so yes, get rid of the destroyer.
Anything else that Zool wants to do on her turn?
I'm going to move away. Let's see, one.
You're gonna jump on the
Two.
table, or
Yeah,
crawl
I wasn't-
underneath it.
I'm going to...
Table's still there. So are the chairs.
Yeah, I'm going to move slightly away from a destroyer, but I guess
Alrighty.
not
Cool.
far enough away.
Just within just so you can charge it. Go.
Oh, it's not dazed, so I could have just moved up and attacked anyway.
And
I got you. Maybe. We'll see.
Sephiroth.
Alright, that's going to be Becoming Fox. And then I'll also activate Oak Skin.
Good idea. Brilliant idea.
And then back this fragment. Ooh, come on. That's still... Yeah, it's only a 16 actually. But,
You've missed.
alright, well,
Yeah, okay,
This-
mark and destroyer here with something. We shall mark it with a What shall we mark it with? I don't even know what that is, so we'll give it that thing. Alright, so where'd you go? Oh, there. You're on or under the
Oh, I am definitely on top of the table looking down at this other
Gotcha.
shadow.
Alright, where's Kitty? Okay, Kitty's over there. Gotcha.
Took off to protect the weaklings.
Gotcha. Anything else?
No. Well,
Alright.
actually, with my... No, yeah, I'm used to. Never mind. I'm good.
Alright, Shadow Aya, Commander, is like... addresses regular Aya. Why are you letting them lead? Why are you letting the simpletons lead? You should be the one in charge. You should be.
Aya kind of like braced herself. She's like, it's like, shut your mouth, abomination. I've already dealt with several of your kind, and I know you speak only lies. And
I speak only
so
what,
funny?
I only speak your own thoughts. You know, because I'm you. One of you.
Aya kind of grimaces and says, it's like, who do you think you are? Claiming to be me while spouting such nonsense.
So I'm not you then, huh?
There's only one me, and I'm standing right here.
Then I'm myself, huh? Then we're all ourselves, huh?
How'd you come to that realization? Take a look in a mirror.
Well, at this point, the commander kind of changes appearance, going all steely and kind of armored, right down to the very skin and horns and everything. Very different.
Aya just laughs humorlessly. Ha! It's like proof that what I say is right. It's like, I do not possess such steel skin. There is no way that you could possibly be me.
Well, I'm not anymore, she says to you.
And that's probably the end of the free action going on.
Yeah, so, and she is going to activate her aura. And everything in her aura seems to be more furious and less, every one of her the other shadow things seem to be more furious and less, concerned about their well-being.
Unlike my allies who just feel a little bit of shame and discomfort in the bowels.
Alright. Then she's gonna take her big old spear and poke Dweon with it.
God, my bowels.
And she. Yeah. So, 19 versus AC.
AC, I think that is exactly my AC.
Alrighty.
Hey, that's my AC too. We should be AC buddies.
Oh, wouldn't that be special?
Take your 10 damage and your -2 penalty to all defenses. Save ends.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Also, as an effect, one of these fragments can poke somebody. This one is gonna poke Rogar. And actually miss. And what else does... And one last thing. The commander is going to then order someone. Make sure.
I'm so sorry, guys. They have my attack bonus. I should have derped and made my dump stat my attack stat.
Yeah, how come they have reach when you don't have reach anymore?
Well, it's based on Aya's old form, on the many kinds of Aya that have existed
Damn you.
or could
yeah.
exist.
Yeah, this shadow clone hasn't received its patch yet.
It's still operating on the old OS.
Yeah. Well, that's her turn. The Destroyer goes. The Destroyer has a big old fiery sword and is going to
Destroy something.
go right up here and use an ability called Blazing Fury.
Uh-oh.
The Destroyer makes a basic melee attack against Aya, then a basic melee attack against a randomly chosen creature adjacent to it.
I wonder who that's gonna be.
Well, it's randomly chosen. But first,
Preferably the Shadow
against Aya.
Fragment.
But first one against Aya.
Oh shit! So I could hit friendlies too.
Yeah, so 13 will not hit because it's a natural one. The other one, I need to figure out how we're going to tell who's who.
1, 2, Zephyrs, 3, 4, Aya, 5, 6, Fragment.
Alright, we'll go with that. Zephyrus,
Zephyrus.
have yourself a fire sword. Have
Fuck you,
yourself
no.
a crit.
Oh!
Ouch.
You're in
So-
for a bad time.
So 2d4 plus 10 and a d6 fire. So that is
18.
24 total. And while you're in the Destroyer's aura, enemies in the aura lose all fire resistance. Also, Aya, now that you recognize the aura, or will soon, you feel particularly vulnerable to fire while in the aura.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Alrighty. That was his, or her, thing. So, Aya.
She's gonna throw a Ardent Surge at Zephyrs there, because that looked like that hurt.
Probably did.
Yeah.
She's like, here, Zephyrs. I don't know, bacon.
Okay, so
Bacon, huh? The Destroyer says. That's all you are
And, so,
now.
and she turns to the Destroyer and says, and you? Who said you could go around beating up on my allies? If you really are me, or were once
Were
me,
they
then
ever your allies? Were they not only just meat shields to take hurt for you? Because they are, of course, lesser beings than you.
don't be ridiculous. I value my allies higher than even myself.
Sure you do. Sure you do.
Zephyrus mumbles something about stabbing her 1,000,000 times.
Which I will, with a demoralizing strike. Hacha! Oh.
Yeah, how much, and what is the total there? Did you manage to hit at all?
17 versus AC.
Which is a mess.
Oh.
You do have action points again, too, by the way. You might need them. Just
I
saying.
do, but now's not the time.
Alrighty. Anything else Aya wants to do, like, shift or something?
No, she's gonna stay here and by Zephyrus' side.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Dweon. Dweon?
Okay, Dweon is going to move. Now, is this table...
The table is
Uh,
low enough that you could probably... It's tall enough that you could probably, as a small creature, could probably, just duck a little bit and go under it.
Alright, but is it a difficult terrain to walk on or anything?
To walk on, yes. To go under, not so much.
Alright, so...
However, trying to attack something you couldn't get a good angle at from under that will probably be a problem. Probably at least give something cover, if not complete cover.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2...
But, one
Alright,
thing,
I'm just gonna use the difficult terrain then.
you're
Because
jumping
I
on
basically
top.
want to get next to Zephyrus, and he's on top of the table.
More or less, yeah.
So,
Gotcha.
We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yep.
That's my move action. As my minor, I'm going to reach into my little pouch and pull out a grease crayon. I'm going to draw a little symbol on the back of Sephrus.
Like a lightning bolt?
Like a lightning bolt. I'm
That is
casting Thunderclap Armor on him as a daily minor. So, I infuse the target's armor with Elemental Thunder Spirit. Until the end of the turn, he gets resist 5 Thunder. I don't know if that matters. And any enemy that ends its turn adjacent to him takes 5 Thunder damage.
Yep, that'll help.
So I don't know if we can put a Lightning Bolt onto Sephrus, please.
Give me a second, let me find him a lightning bolt. There is a
There you
lightning bolt.
Oh,
There's now 2
go.
lightning bolts.
Anybody that ends it, or
I'll
any
remove my lightning bolt.
enemy that takes or
I am trying
ends
to
its
remove
turn
my
takes 5
lightning
damage.
bolt.
So
Sephrus,
basically,
put your lightning
Sephrus get
bolt
next to the minions, and they'll just die themselves.
Probably.
In addition, I can use the Thunderclap Armor attack power once per round until the end of the encounter.
So basically, you can make him explode with thunder.
That's what I'm going to do right now. So as my standard action, I might as well do that. So this is going to be versus AC, the power of Thunderclap Armor. It is a burst 2 centered on the primary target.
So both Destroyer and Fragment will get it.
Actually, it says, I'm reading this right now, 1 creature in the burst. So I don't
Okay.
think it is
You want us
actually.
Okay.
I have to choose a creature. It's not all
Alrighty.
creatures.
So do you want to get rid of the Fragment or damage the Destroyer?
I'll probably just try to get rid of the fragment just to try to eliminate some of these minions.
Alrighty. Go for the
Yeah.
Fragment. See if you can finish it.
Alright, so this will be versus AC. Let's see what happens. 15 versus AC.
That's a nope.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Alright.
But it'll probably pop anyways on when it starts its turn next to Cedra. Or
That's true.
Sephrus.
But it'll still get an attack.
Alrighty. So,
Yeah, that'll be my turn for now. I don't want to spend
alright,
action.
Cedra.
Alrighty, I'm gonna use the movement power from my burning, or not my burning brand, my Blistering Flourish to move my speed, and I'm gonna do that to provoke an attack, leaving this space to move 1, 2, 3.
From Shadow Aya, Fragment here.
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna stab you. It might have. 20 versus AC.
20 versus AC is a miss.
Okay, never mind it.
Wow.
Alrighty.
You swift and stuff.
What was that?
I said you're swift and stuff.
I guess I'm swift and stuff. Mostly just and stuff. But,
Most of the
Yes.
stuff I'm comprised of includes oxygen and carbon. But there's also 0.1% swift.
yeah, that's the secret ingredient. We don't put that on the bottle.
Alright. So,
That actually kind of distracted me from what I was going to do. Oh, well, I have no choice in what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to Blistering Flourish since I use its
yeah, on
movement.
which one?
On the one I'm flanking.
Gotcha.
Now I'll add that in.
Reflex. Hit.
I added my +2 flanking bonus.
Hit.
Okay. 13 regular old damage, and then until the start of my, end of my next turn, my melee attacks get an extra +3 fire damage.
Just so you know, unless you can break 8 on any kind of fire damage, you're not going to do any.
I can, but it'll be +1, and I don't think my flurry will be able to do it. Actually, my flurry will be able to do it.
No, I mean just the fire damage being at least 8 or more.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
Alright, speaking of flurry, I'm not going to flurry him. I'm going to flurry the fragment.
For no fire damage. Since it,
I
does
don't know if they have the same resistances or not,
Yes, they
but do
Well-
8. Actually, I just didn't plug it in.
Yeah, it does no damage. Except
Alrighty,
that's
it's got a
the
negative penalty to attack rolls, though.
Yeah, but it's not going to be attacking you, probably.
That's good.
Alright, Cedra is done. The Shadow Aya Manipulator. Like,
Or the manipulator. Manipulator.
whatever. Yeah, I can't spell in my, my keyboard's not cooperative either. Alrighty, what is she gonna do? She's gonna start up her aura. Her minor. Then she's gonna head down here a little bit. One, two, yeah, one more. That gets Aya directly into the aura. Aya, you don't feel so well. In fact, you feel weak. End.
That's not
At Bernie's.
good.
Alrighty. And then she's gonna shoot off some fiery fire at Zool. This is versus her reflex. 25 versus reflex.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
Alrighty. Need my D10. 7. This much fire damage. Also remember, you have no fire resistance while in that other guy's aura.
Okay.
And you're on fire too, for 5 ongoing.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. That's her turn, and that's pretty much what you want to do. You fragment. The one fragment next to Sephiroth explodes and dies and stuff. And actually, I'm not even sure who would be would be affected by the fire. Actually, it's not by
Probably.
an attack. Never mind.
I was gonna say probably Dweon because it was his idea.
Actually, it's not by an attack roll, so nothing happened.
No, you must damage Dweon.
Nope.
It's his fault that this is happening.
That's what happens when you
Hey,
play with your
it's the
balls in
evil one.
public.
These
Focus fire! Focus fire!
These fragments will walk over here to Dweon. This one is going to continue fighting Rogar.
But they both in unison. How dare you play with your balls in public?
Rogar got crit
But
for 6 damage because he got crit by a minion. 2 on Dweon. And 21 and 27.
Versus AC both hit?
Yep. Alright, 6 damage from each, so a total of 12. And boop. Another Shadow A fragment appears down there. But that's its turn. Zool.
Okay, I think I know exactly what I want to do. I'm going to start off minor action distract on the destroyer so I get combat advantage.
Gotcha.
I'm going to use my daily magic item power for Staff of the War Mage to increase the size of a burst or blast by 1. And then I'm going to drop my only party-friendly AoE right there. And that is my Hypnotic Pulse, which then becomes a burst to...
Getting Manipulator, 2 Fragment, and Destroyer.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So, Manipulator first.
Versus Will, I assume?
Yep. Yep.
Did you distract? No, you didn't distract that one. So, that would miss by 1. Unless...
I am going to use my 1 ability that lets me add 1 to that.
And you've hit.
Okay. So then on the
fragment.
Destroyer...
Oh, Destroyer.
Oh.
Crit.
And then Fragment, Fragment.
And the Fragment... fragments both miss, but you crit the destroyer and hit the manipulator. The manipulator
so-
takes 14.
And then the fragment will take 19 plus crit
Wait.
weapon damage, which is
No,
a
you mean
D8.
destroyer. The fragments got missed.
Yeah, destroyer. Sorry, destroyer.
So 6 was done.
So max damage plus 7, so it'll be 26 to the destroyer.
Including, okay. So 26, you say?
Yep.
6.
And then both of them are dazed.
And they are both dazed. What we use for
And
dazing?
Actually, they're all dazed.
oh yeah, they're all dazed.
dazed.
That's right.
It's just
Just anonymous.
that the other two didn't take damage.
And I am going to move to right there.
Alrighty, cool. Sephiroth.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Sephiroth's turn.
Oh shit, wait, I have to make a save for ongoing fire damage. And I have ongoing fire damage.
You're no longer on fire for the moment.
Okay.
Alright, Sephiroth.
First question: how many hit points does? Where is it?
You forgot to daze the destroyer.
Oh yeah. Oh, damn! I hit the wrong one. Sorry, I accidentally hit the Cedra with the days on Cedra. Sorry.
How many attempts does using an item give me again?
6.
Yeah, from Dweon 6. Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm back up to full health technically. All right, and then
Nice.
that was my move action. As a minor action, I activate Aspect of the Lurking Spider, and I start beating the shit out of this person. Hopefully, 27 versus AC.
That hits.
That's a 10. Forgot to add this. Where is it? Let's add that on there.
Alright.
Ooh, crit.
Alright. Add up all the stuff.
Okay, so let's see. 10, 13, then so that would be 11.
It's a crit, so you max that damage. So it's 11.
Well, the first one's from the. Yeah, he's adding
Yeah,
both attacks.
13 plus 14 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, so total damage is 33.
33. Not bad.
Bonk.
And then, if it's not dead yet,
It isn't. Even close.
I'll go ahead and action point and smack it again. 22 versus AC.
Hit.
That's another 14 damage.
Alright.
And I use my shift powers to go over here.
It is still not bloodied.
Jesus Christ. And Shadow comes right here. Here.
Good idea.
Alright,
Alright.
that's it.
Commander is going to walk over to here and poke Zool with its big old spear.
What are the effects of the commander's aura?
The commander's aura. Basically, it only affects its allies.
Oh, right.
Each ally in the aura gets a +1 to all attack rolls and a -1 to all defenses. These bonuses and penalties increase by 1 for every time the commander starts her turn. Basically, everything gets easier to hit and hits hard more. So yeah.
Is that versus AC?
Yes, that is versus AC.
That'll miss.
Good. It should miss everything by now.
It would hit my fort, surprisingly.
You
Or
are-
actually, unsurprisingly.
Yeah. I need to attack fort more then. Well, in effect, one of those shadow fragments gets to attack. She'll have one of the ones on Dweon hit. Or not. And she'll have one of them attack Rogar as well with her minor action. And it misses. Wow. The destroyer goes. The destroyer is going to use its blazing fury to attack Aya, then another possible target. We'll start with the attack on Aya. 21 versus AC.
Ah, that hits.
Alrighty. So we need flash roll 2d4 plus 1d plus 10 plus 1d6. A total of 20. Also note, you are vulnerable 5 fire on the aura. So you take 5 extra damage since some of that was fire.
Fun.
So 25 damage. And remember also, you don't have resistance to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then we'll see who the random d6.
This'll happen.
Gotcha. Anyways, A is 1 and 2, Cedra's 3 and 4, Sephruz is 5 and 6. Okay. Hey, yeah. 20 hit you?
Yeah, that just hits.
Wow. Another 21 damage, since you're vulnerable 5 fire.
Also, the Shadow Destroyer takes a 5 from me.
Wait, hold on a second.
Yep.
Wait, no, never mind. Zold disheartened dropped by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that little bomb thing goes off of it. But yeah. Aya's not feeling too good, is she?
Yep, but then this happens.
Ardent Outrage, of course.
Yep.
That's
Just
pretty much
about
everybody with this fragment up here. Only everyone but this fragment here.
Yep.
Alrighty, Aya. It's your turn.
Oh, the Destroyer gets to save against the Dazed. Because for the Destroyer Manipulator, its save ends. For Fragment, it's till end of my next turn.
Alright, it's gonna try and make it save. And does so. But that's the end of its turn.
Did the destroyer take its 5 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's Aya's turn.
Alright. Let me see. Oh, wait, I got 6 because of the temporary hit points. I'm still bloody though. But anyway.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit. That's how hard I'm gonna hit it. You know what, Destroyer? Another demoralizing strike on it. Put you in your place. 25 versus AC.
25 versus AC will hit for 12
What was that?
damage, because you're weakened. Number?
12?
Or, 6 damage, sorry.
I was gonna say, if weaken reduces damage by 1, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still not bloodied.
But now it's taking -2 to all its defenses.
Not that you needed that to hit it most of the time.
Let's see. As a minor action, do I really want to use my second Ardent Surge so soon? I'm gonna kind of have to.
I can heal you, on my next turn here.
Alright, but we still also got Dweon and Zool are down a bit. Choices. One thing I like to do is get that manipulator the hell away from me so I can actually do damage.
Well, you might actually want to... Well, you could...
I think for now I'm just gonna shift over this way.
Getting you just outside the Shadow Aya manipulators.
And also the commanders.
And the commanders.
Well, I don't think the commanders matters.
Commanders doesn't matter to you, but it does. The manipulators does.
Just to get out of that oppressive atmosphere.
Yeah, you're still in a hellish hellish nightmare, though, of the destroyer's aura.
Yep.
Alrighty, that's your turn. Dweon.
Alright. I got two shadowy fragments right next to me.
Yep.
I'm going to try to get rid of them because I don't like them being right next to me.
Gotcha.
I'm going to cast Lightning Spear right on me. Actually, I'll just throw it right here in front of me.
Well, it'll still provoke an opportunity attack from both of them.
It is.
Wait, no.
No, it's an area burst.
Yeah. It's still a ranged type of attack.
It's not a ranged attack. It's a burst
Ranged
attack.
or area attacks provoke.
It's a burst.
If it's
Close
yeah,
attacks and melee attacks it don't.
yeah,
you can
basically.
you can shift up or down one square and only take one attack.
Well,
Wait,
it's,
no, they're dazed.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, they're dazed. I forgot. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, that is a good point.
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
I'm full of good points. I got 2 on top of my head.
Hee hee, tiefling joke. You're such a nerd.
Alrighty.
Says the freaking alchemist.
So I'll just cast Lightning Spear right there in front of me. I'll just drop the ball right there.
Alrighty, drop it on them both.
Don't drop the ball. That's how we got into this mess.
I know, that is
So-
sad.
What's it versus?
Alright.
Reflex, fortitude, will.
Yeah, it's versus Fortitude first. Top one, whoop, 19 versus Fortitude.
And
And the second one, 10. Not good.
you hit the first one.
Hit the
The free
first
action
one.
for do the thing that where it deals 1d4 damage. Once I find my d4. Where are you, d4? No,
Oh, because they
it's
blow
good.
up. I should have shifted back then.
Yeah, but it's only 3 damage. Not a
Yeah, it's
lot.
still-
Is that something they can do when they're dazed?
It's a free action whenever they're reduced to 0 hit points by an attack.
It seems like it. Yeah, they just kind of blow up type of thing.
Yeah. It's basically equivalent of Infernal Wrath, but just a little. It has another little trick that you might find out eventually, too, depending on who actually hits them and defeats them. All right, so Dweon did his attack. Anything else he's doing,
Oh yeah. Well, I might as well move. I might as well get the hell out of here so he can't attack
Yeah,
me.
since they are dazed, you might as well walk away from them. Well, they
Yep.
can't attack you for it.
Oh wait, that'll take me into the commander. I think I'll go right there. I guess maybe
Alright.
that'll be kind of protective. I don't know.
Nowhere is safe.
No place is safe. Is right. And then as a minor action, who's kind of
Zul and Aya and you.
Aya's kind of bloodied too, isn't she? Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Let's 2, 3, 4, 5. She's in with range. I'm gonna, as a minor, I'm gonna cast Healing Infusion
Zul
on
isn't
Aya.
quite bloody, but very close to it.
But I have temporary hit points as
I
well.
have temporary hit points, though, so.
Truth. So go ahead, Aya. Spend a heal. Regain points as a healing surge, and do not and +3.
Alrighty.
What is my healing surge? I'll write that down.
Alrighty. Anything else Dweon's doing, or is it Cedar's turn?
What is this lightning shield thing on me again? I can't remember.
I don't know what it is, actually. I didn't put it on there.
Wasn't it like -2 to?
Oh, yeah, you're -2 to. From Shadow. Was it the commander hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a save end effect. You get -2 to all defenses. You might as well save against that because you want to.
Do you really?
Yes.
Yes. Save against it.
Alright, Dweon's turn is over. Cedra.
Alrighty. I'm gonna action point. I'm gonna spend my minor action afterwards to activate my aura, which will give everything in it vulnerable 5 to
Fire.
damage from attacks with the fire keyword,
Which,
or my attack specifically.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
and then I'm going to be fancy and use a Burning Brand. Actually, hold on. I'm going to be even fancier first and spend my move action to move into flanking since I don't have it anymore. And that will provoke.
Provoke from the destroyer.
The Destroyer, yeah.
Alrighty. 25 hits you, right?
A 25, yes.
Alrighty. Alright, 19 damage to you.
Sounds good. Alrighty. And I'm going to follow through with that Burning Brand I mentioned. Let's see, I'll add Charisma, I'll add Combat Advantage. I'm adding Vulnerability prior to knowing if it has resistances or not, since I figure you'll fix that on your end.
Yeah. Okay,
That
versus
includes Combat
reflex.
Advantage, so that hit.
Hit.
Okay, cool deal. 23 fire damage.
So,
And then I'm going to trigger Flurry.
Alright, go ahead and trigger your flurry while I figure out something.
No worries. Just adding everything in.
Okay, so 5 more damage. This isn't resisted. And that will bloody the destroyer. The destroyer.
Alrighty. He will also take, and that second number from Burning Brand is wrong because it's having my miss bonus and it's not a damage roll. It's straight up, should just be straight up Charisma plus Vulnerability. Let me check the power itself since the macro isn't telling me. It is 3 plus Charisma modifier, and then that would be plus Vulnerability, so that would be 3, 6, 11, duh. So it's still 11. Okay. It's just 11 for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh, 11 from the other thing. Okay. Sorry. I saw that.
Yeah.
And this is not an... So when you attack... With an attack, then you have an attack roll. Well, of course, I didn't want... Anyways, 3 more damage. Alrighty. Anyways, it was bloodied by that first hit. So it is going to Infernal Wrath you for that.
Okie dokie. And then
Get me,
once I've taken my damage, I'll follow up with an action point attack.
7. Take your 10 fire damage and not resist any of it.
Alrighty, I'll do that. That'll put me at 17. I'll mess with the number in a minute. That will bloody me.
Alrighty. Now
And
Don't forget the Destroyer has -2 to all her defenses.
Neat.
oh yeah.
That's handy to know. I did not know that, so that might
I forgot
mean,
about that too.
assuming I
Mark that
roll
somewhere.
kind of cruddy, I could turn something into a hit. Speaking of turning it into a hit, I guess I'll use my daily. I hate using this on something I'm not going to hit 3 things with, but I'm going to use Whirling Mantis Step. I'm not going to move anywhere, and there we go. Just 1 attack. Damage bonus 3. Vulnerable 5. Nice. Rolled a 1. So I'm going to Elven Accuracy that.
Roll a
But
7.
you rolled 18 versus Fortitude.
Yeah, you roll 18 versus Fortitude.
Oh, I'm sorry. I looked at my damage, and they were both. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
18
swapped those
versus
because they're both the same number.
Fortitude.
I mashed them together.
Does that include the flanking?
Negative? No, it includes that, not the penalty.
Not the penalty.
Like,
Oh yeah, it'll hit.
Not just
Penalty.
Yeah.
Penalty. Yep. You
Yeah, I'm sorry.
just
Thanks for
hit.
saving that for me, guys. I completely.
You just hit for
Okay.
18 damage.
You're so used to rolling shit.
Yeah, I am. Well, that's my mind immediately jumped to. Oh, I rolled a 1. So 18 damage, fire damage. It doesn't say fire damage, but it's fire damage. And actually, it's 20 because it's missing the 2 from
Oh, so it's
Incendiary Dagger. 20 fire damage.
oh, so let's see here. So
What is that +1 then? Enhancement.
yeah. Alrighty, I forgot about being fired for you. So,
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt as bad, but it still hurts it. You said it was
Okie dokie, he slowed save ends.
Let's get
Yeah.
the snail out.
And that's officially my turn. I have nothing left I can do.
Alrighty.
And I'm,
And
like I said, pretty turbo bloodied.
And the manipulator
Oops,
is
that's
going
the wrong
to
one.
burn something. Is going to turn on Rogar and try and set him on fire and do so. And it will deal how much? There's my D10. Where is my D10? There we go. For 13 fire damage. And set him on fire. I need a thing for fire. I'm not seeing a fire. Or a flame or... Oh, this will do. Will do. Rogar is on fire. He will take fire damage.
My fire.
He will take his fire damage and save and such at the end of every round. Which, guess what? That time is now. So he will take his 5 fire damage. And then he'll try and save. And fail. The fragments remaining are going to attack some people. This one's going to walk up to Aya. This one's going to walk up to Dweon. And the one on Rogar is going to keep attacking him. Rogar first. That'll be minus 6 damage. He's been hurt for that. He's getting down there. The one on Dweon. 16 versus AC probably will not hit.
that one can't even attack because it's dazed.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, whatever. It didn't hit anyways. The one on Aya will hit for 6 damage.
Grumble, grumble.
Yeah. Alrighty. That was that. Zool.
Okay, I am going to move to right here. And I'm going to do Augment 2 Betrayal on the Destroyer.
Oh. Go for
Oh. Fucking hell.
it. Or not.
Not so much. Not so much. And that is my turn.
Wah, 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 wah.
That sucks.
Sephiroth.
That would have been an upset for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Let's see, what do I want to do first? Okay, minor action, Raven's Mark on the commander.
Gotcha.
Alright. Let's smack him. 27 versus AC.
So we're going after the destroyer then. Yep, that'll hit.
Yes.
That'll hit as well.
Okay.
Roll
Let's
damage.
see. 12, 9, 12 plus 9, so 21, 23 damage total.
Don't forget
23.
your power strike.
I'm not gonna use my last one on him. Or her.
21 or 23?
23.
43.
23.
23. Okay, sorry. That hurt. Oh yeah, manipulator forgot to make it save. Didn't make it anyways.
See, I have one more action left. Which one was it? Alright, yeah. Why not?
Stabbing it.
5 versus AC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's another 11 damage.
Another 11 damage.
Alright.
It's
And that will be
bleeding
my
all over, but not quite down.
Actually, with my aspect of the defending box, I'll just shift over one, and Shadow will come right here. Sorry, Dweon, but
Alrighty. The commander. The commander is going to stab the cat.
fuck you.
Never liked cats.
Aya's like, that is also patently untrue.
I was
Well,
about to
I'm not
say,
you
what
anymore,
fragment
am
of-
I?
What secret fragment of AS?
The commander said it, so it has to be true.
I'm not you anymore, am I?
Let it roll. 24. Damn it. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Real bad.
It
Where's
does 13 damage, and Shadow has -2 to all defenses.
That's if that matters.
And she is going, and the Shadow Aya commander is going to tell the fragment to stab the Dragon Man. And is going to.
The commander aura count is now at 3.
Yep.
Sounds
And
good.
Friar Rogar's bleeding. He's just kind of, trying to disbelieve what's going on here. Alrighty. The Destroyer. The Destroyer cannot stab Aya, so he's going to stab the closest thing to Aya, which is Cedra.
Purely out of spite.
18 versus AC.
That's a miss.
Alrighty. Then it is going to shift down here. And action point. Blazing Fury. Starting with Aya. Miss.
Nope.
Then we'll just go for odds Aya, even Cedra. Oh, Cedra. Have a sword.
Oh man, I hope it hits. Yay, it hits! I want to use my daily. And unfortunately, it's no longer fire damage because it doesn't get the +3 extra fire damage tacked on
It
anymore.
doesn't, but in that way it might actually deal more damage.
It would, well, actually, it would still get all the other benefits, so it'd still get whatever rollover wasn't absorbed.
Still.
I'm trying to remember what the acronym was. Water gives away. So it's probably this WGW macro thingy I'm staring at.
Yep.
Oh, that didn't ask me for my bonuses. I should probably fix
23
that.
versus Fortitude still hits. For
Oh,
30
righty.
Well,
30
I would accept the ghetto crit, that's for sure.
Yeah. What? Whoa! All 3 of them?
Well, guess what?
Oh, I just maxed it, or mashed it again by accident. I dropped my keyboard.
Minus 36 damage.
I don't do that twice, though.
So
That's
36
just some of
damage. We'll take this to -8. And
Alrighty.
she just she falls to her knees, sword in the ground, and dissipates, leaving the sword behind.
Alright, so I expertly, I kind of counter by doing like that shoulder flip I was saying earlier in my little description there, and stab it, and it goes poof.
Yeah, but there's still a sword sitting right there.
Ooh, I might yoink that. I saw a
It's
flame
a big,
flame
curvy,
burst me.
it's a big curved falchion.
I get the feeling this is not for us, Cedra.
Okay. I thought it was for some reason not the same type of weapon Aya was using. Oh no, that was the commander.
Commander has a spear.
Yeah, okay, that's why I
The
was.
fragments have little, not quite scimitar, not quite falchion things.
Okay, yeah, I even remember making the joke that it was a spear. I don't know why I forgot what type of weapon it was. Okay. Well, my bad.
Alrighty.
Woo!
Well, you
I
finished
reached for it, I'm
her
like,
on
oh,
her
wait a
own
minute,
turn.
that hand
Now
was
is
so
an immediate
God.
interruption. You did not take all that damage. You would've
Yeah.
taken. So, Aya, your turn. Everybody's resistant to fire again. And you're no
Fucking
longer
fuck.
vulnerable to it, too.
Alright.
Nice.
Step 1. Augment to energizing strike on this fragment.
There's a nice sword in front of you.
I'll get to it.
There's a nice sword in front of you.
I have other matters to attend to.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So first, augment to energizing strike on this sad thing.
It's only a fragment, though.
I don't care. 19 versus AC.
Alright, 19 versus AC will miss.
If it's getting a bonus from the Shadow Commander, it's not in the Shadow Commander's aura.
Yeah, it's not even...
Oh. It's still granting combat advantage because of my Ardent Outrage.
Yeah,
That too.
gotcha. It hits.
Alright, so it explodes.
Oh fuck.
Give me a second here.
And Cedra can heal for your surge +1.
Woo!
You heal for 3 damage, 3 hit points.
Cedar just feels like a strange surge of elation rush through him.
The full thing
Yeah.
of the Burn the Heretics triggered action of these things. The fragment is reduced to 0 hit points by an attack. The creature that made the triggering attack. If the target is Aya, Aya regains 1d4 hit points. Otherwise, the target takes 1d4 hit points.
Ooh, I like that.
Basically, you got a little bit of yourself back.
Hey, mind, kill all the fragments.
Cedra, you need to heal.
Yeah, I do. I keep having to look up my surge value because I always forget it. So I'm just in the process of doing that. What did you say the bonus was? 3?
1.
1.
Alright, Dion will be next after Aya does whatever she's doing.
Alrighty, my minor action. Hey Cedra, how would you have an Ardent Surge? Same thing, but +5.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. And what
Yeah,
else? is Aya
Cedra's
doing?
got that, however you affect his emotions, like he's definitely got that, like, endorphin high going on right now.
Well, it's about to get even better, because with the Destroyer's death, Aya is reheartened and says, it's like, we will defeat this foul abomination that dares to spread lies and misinformation in my name, inspiring fortitude with an action point. I
Nice.
spend a second wind. Dweon can spend a second wind. Everybody gets 14 temporary hit points.
13.
Sweet.
Oh no, wait, yeah, 14. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah, you've got a lot.
Yay. And my second wind? Alright, awesome.
And gain 14 temporary hit points from the thing that they just did.
Plus 11.
Yep.
And 10 hit points.
Hey, Dwayne, do you have any extra healing left?
I got one more. And then I got, like, if I can run up to you, I got some extra stuff I can do.
Okay, because I'd appreciate some, what do you call it, surgeless healing.
Surgeless healing.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Alrighty, and Dweon, you get the normal benefits of your second wind as well. You get +2 to your defenses.
And such.
Oh.
I get +2 to my defenses and attack rolls because I'm a Bloodsworn.
Yeah, you got all these cool things, huh? And it's Leon's turn next.
Well, I'm going to convert my move into a minor. Now I'll pick up the sword.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Dweon, take your turn. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get out the information for the sword. For our,
It's the sword of the Lord. That is its item description. It is the sword of the Lord.
Word of the Lord. Okay.
It is in your in the Skype now.
Skyblade.
Let's see. Do you think these fragments have lower fortitude or lower reflex?
Probably fortitude, since they're not real creatures. They might, like... Well, then again, items are kind of...
That doesn't matter. I don't want to metagame. So the shadow fragment's right in front of me. I'm going to static shock it. It's
Gotcha.
gonna be reflex. Let's see what happens.
Is it a range or a melee type
It's a
thing?
melee.
Oh,
It's a melee
yeah.
5,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah, it's a basically super reach, electric,
Super- Yeah.
taser thing.
It's versus reflex. No,
That's still
not
won't
versus. All right, that didn't work out for me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zool's within range of me. So I do have one more healing infusion that I can throw her way.
Sweet.
So you can spend a healing surge without a healing surge +3.
Awesome. So,
You're no longer bloodied. That's
well,
enough.
I wasn't quite bloodied. I was just really, really close. Like
Yep.
1 hit point away.
Alright.
All right, and that's my minor. And as a move, well, what the hell? I might as well just shift back one. I'll have to shift back here and try to get away. Okay, I'm right here. Yeah, I guess I'll shift right there. That's fine.
Alrighty.
Action point. I don't see a use for it yet. I'm good.
Alrighty. Don did his thing. Cedra.
Alrighty, I'm going to activate my daily, boons item thingy. Add 1d12 to this. I'm gonna move up to this guy. And, that'll work. 1, 2,
Which guy?
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, good enough. Sure, we'll give that a shot. And then I don't believe I have any. Is that a bad spot for you? I can pick other spots.
Nah, you're good. I'll just teleport.
I was gonna say because I literally picked it on the whim of first square that wasn't chair.
Nah, it's good. It's more like I was like, oh, I can just hit combat advantage and just charge him, but that's fine. I'll just teleport right here.
Okay. Well, no worries. I was just curious what was.
Well, go
But
ahead. Go ahead
yeah.
and
Let
make
me
your
do this real
attack.
quick. No attack bonuses as far as I know. Damage bonus would be 1d12.
Alrighty.
If I add that plus, it should work. I'm excited to find that one out. And 17 versus reflex.
On the commander is not quite enough.
Drat. I don't have anything else I can add to that, I think.
Do you have a
and it-
reroll of
the D12.
because you're an elf?
Oh, duh. I remember saying I did that earlier, and
Yeah.
having to be reassured I didn't need to use it. But did not remember I had it. Thank you. I'm all over it today.
Yep.
Nice.
You are.
Oh, wait, before you re-roll, remember, the commander.
Never mind.
Do it! Re-roll it!
Yeah. The commander, the allies, not itself.
The damage roll should include a 1d12. It doesn't show up if I add it into the prompt window,
Yeah, well, it deals
but
more,
I guess
12
it's
more
max.
damage. Still.
So that's going to be
That's 12 more damage then. 'Cause you
12 more
crit.
damage plus 4 more damage for 16 more damage. So
The
16,
total-
16, 32, 34. 34.
Total of what?
34.
34. Including
Yeah,
the,
I don't know why. Oh, it did. Just didn't add everything else.
I'm just 26 including the. So yeah, you hit hard.
Yeah, that was a lucky crit. So yeah, I just I kind of wind up and swipe down, and now my attacks are on fire. And that's my turn. Oh no, it's not. Let me flurry real quick.
Does it do more than 8 damage? Yes, it does.
Yes.
For now.
As a matter of fact, that's the last time it's going to do more than 8 damage.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty. Pander's been hurt. Your turn is over. The
Sure is.
manipulator. The manipulator is still dazed.
Thank God.
Manipulator is going to shoot a firebolt at Aya.
Oh. Yeah, that might do it.
Yep.
But now there's no lousy destroyer getting rid of my
I resist.
thing.
The resistance, no, but still. So fire
Nine.
damage. It's fire damage. Ongoing 5 fire, but that doesn't really matter.
Well, it gets rid of 2 of my.
Temp hit points. Yeah. Then it's
I
going to try and
miss-
save against the
Miss you
threat.
already for.
And it has saved. And that's its turn. And Rogar going to take its 5 damage. You're going to try and save against being on fire and does not. Are you going to save Rogar or not?
Be my mentor.
Alrighty. Zool.
Okay. Crap, I'm pretty much out of anything good to do, and I don't want to burn it daily, so I'm gonna move down to here. Oh wait, that's a real move to there,
Yeah, that's a real
and then
All you
Sorry.
tieflings just look alike to me. You're a tiefling too. I know, it's so weird.
I'm just saying, you all have the exact same character arc.
No, not
Um,
exactly. No, you notice that they have different, sizes and stuff, and different. They're focusing on different parts of them.
Okay, I guess that is true. I'll
It's just
drop an
slightly
augment 0
Dishearten.
dishearten.
Fragment and manipulator.
Yep.
Fragment has been hit. You will take your D4 and like it. 1. Wow.
Oh no, I'm down to 13 THP now.
And the manipulator got hit for 10 psychics.
Did Shadow just move? No, okay.
No.
I just saw something flash on my screen. I tried to figure out what was different. I'm pretty sure it was this.
Yeah. I think that was where Zool was. Zool moved.
Yeah, I moved.
Alright.
Oh, no, I know what it was. It was the Shadow Fragment.
Yeah. Alright, anything else Zool's doing?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Sephruz.
Raven's Portal.
Gotcha.
Alright, okay, so let's see. What do I have
Fight.
in my arsenal? Oh, yeah. On the fucking Essentials class. 26 versus AC.
That will hit.
I hope so. That'd be awkward.
Always look on the bright side of being in Essentials. You're never confused as to what you can do.
Good freaking point, I suppose. Alright. Okay, so that's a
24?
When everyone else is like, shit, should I use this, or should I use that? You're like, fuck it, I just kill it.
basically.
You hit with
Okay,
both
so-
attacks. Yes.
Okay, well, that's good. Alright, so that's
Total damage.
15, 20, 26, 26, 31, and then I'm going to re-roll my Power Strike. Get the exact same thing, so... What did I say? Okay, so that's 33 damage total.
Alright, 33 you said. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
How much is... Okay. Well, it's not quite... Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. Quite bloodied. Alrighty, anything else?
Don't know. Let's see.
Action point?
I don't have an action point. I used mine. I'm done. Yeah.
Alrighty. The commander is going to attack Cedra. No, actually, it's going to attack Sephruz for stabbing
Oh, wait.
him in the back. 28 versus AC.
No, of course not. What do you think? Who has a
I
28 AC?
So I missed then.
I wish.
17 damage. And the fragment is he's going to tell the fragment to stab Rogar. And it's going to do so for 6 more
The
damage.
commander's aura is up to 4 now. I don't think it's going to miss unless it rolls a 1 at this
The
point.
commander is the only one that isn't affected by it. It's
Oh.
allies. And only his allies. Or hers, or whatever.
So she doesn't have a -4 to defenses now.
But everybody, all her allies do. And a +4 to hit things.
That's sad.
Alright. So, that hit for how much? Oh yeah, I started her turn next to Commander to Sephiroth. 5 damage. Keep on forgetting about that. I'm forgetting to remind you about that Thunder Armor thing. Alrighty. And
You are bewitched.
and
command-
she's gonna action point and stab Sephiroth again.
But
20 versus AC.
do I have a bonus?
Are you bloodied? It's not the bonus doesn't matter.
Wait. Wait, what? If I'm
Yeah, she's tiefling, but yeah, anyway.
well, I'm not bloodied, so
Okay.
okay.
You just
Just a reminder for me to take my dot off.
You got no special bonuses to AC?
Do I get a +1 bonus from the armor?
From the Thunder Armor? I don't think so. It does that Thunder Armor is a different kind of Thunder Armor.
No, it's just resist 5 to thunder damage.
Okay. Well then,
Alrighty.
yeah.
Take your 11 damage and like it. And
Is it any of this fire damage?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
And the fragment, and she tells the fragment, stab him, keep stabbing. Crit
Oh. No.
Ouch.
on Friar Rogar for 6 damage.
You may have to charge that fragment, Aya.
And
That's my plan.
The commander takes 5 points of damage.
I already got that,
Alright.
because somebody kept forgetting about it. Me included.
I haven't really been sitting one.
Alrighty, Shadow Aya Commander has done all she can do. The destroyer is down. Aya.
Aya's, she looked at the sword, but, she's not going to switch out just yet. She's going to put that other sword on her back, and she's going to come up here and just charge the fragment. Just run right past the manipulator.
Right by the manipulator, who's going to try and touch you with fire on the way by. Versus reflex.
That'll hit.
Alrighty, I'm not sure we'll do much damage. $11 fire damage.
It did 4 damage to me.
Or 4 temp hit points at least.
Yep.
And you've charged the fragment. Let's see
Yep.
how well you charge it. That will be enough. And we need the D4 again. There's D4.
Well, not
He'll
really.
take
'cause I'm-
He'll
Well, I
take
was at full hit points anyway, so.
Yeah, well, whatever.
And so as I charge the fragment and destroy it, I turn around and just kind of, hold my sword at the manipulator like, your little farce ends now.
Do you really know who you are, even? Do you really know who you really are?
And she's like, silence, abomination. I will hear no more of your lies.
Sure you do, Miss Astaroth. Sure you do. And, yeah.
Dweon's turn.
Yep, Guion's turn.
Okay. Everybody's looking pretty good as far as heals, except for Friar Rogoth. Well, let's see what I can do. I'm going to make Scepters explode and try to hit the commander with my Thunderclap armor.
Good idea.
This is
Thunderclap armor.
versus AC. Come on, big money. 17
No,
versus
you
AC.
No money
shouldn't
for
be
you.
saying that. Don't, you do realize that will just phrase will curse anybody's dice?
Yeah.
Does he get a combat advantage bonus?
It doesn't help. Won't help at all, anyways.
Damn it.
19 probably wouldn't even hurt.
No.
Alright, so I explode and it does not do anything.
Yeah, the only thing a 19 AC would have hit is down.
Alright, so that was my standard. Let's see, what can I do here?
Have you used your action point yet?
No, but knowing these weird fights, there's usually like a secondary boss that comes out, so I might be saving
Yeah, but it's where it would come from. You don't know.
it. Yeah,
Besides,
I'm gonna hang on to that. I think
there's been
still.
about there. Besides, the other times there's like one or two things at a time. This would, only one of which was actually the thing. There's a lot of Ayas around at the beginning of this.
So, if we have another fight after this, I'm fucked, guys.
Yeah, so it's just,
I'm still good. I saved some resources.
Yeah, I did too.
I've still got a few, but not enough that will actually help me.
2, 3.
alrighty.
I'm gonna move up here, and I have a feeling that Friar Rogoth is like
Rogar?
he's been being attacked this whole time. I'm gonna I don't know. Well, this
He
is
is
an
still
encounter
on fire.
power.
He's still
I'm
on
gonna.
fire.
Yeah, he's still on fire. That's fine. This is an encounter power. I'm gonna cast Iron Resurgence on him as a
Alrighty.
minor action. So he loses the healing surge, but can spend 2 healing surges if he wants.
Alright.
He also gains temporary hit points equal to half his healing surge value.
So plus. Alright.
So that'll keep him on his feet right now.
Yeah, and unblaze him.
Alright. That'll be my turn.
Alright.
A just kind of barks at you. Good work, Leon.
Alrighty.
I just don't want him to die and turn into some weird fiery ghost. That's all.
Cedra.
Alrighty, I'm just going to follow up with the regular old punch. Keep on swinging away. Hey, what the heck? There we go.
Alright.
And
27 versus reflex will hit.
that's fire damage because of the last flurry. It's got that +3 extra.
Okay, just 3 more. It's not.
Well, it's already added, but I mean
Okay,
that's
so
I was
only 3 of
explaining
it's
why.
fire though.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Alright, it's 14 then. And that will bloody her. As a result of becoming
Crazy.
bloodied, she's going to burn Cedra for that. Right.
That's all fire damage, right?
Yep, it's fire damage.
Alright, I recoil, my temps eat up some of that, and my resistance eats up the rest.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
And maybe it even happens in the opposite order.
Or something, yeah. Anything else Cedra's doing?
No, I'm standing firm. I'm kind of providing assistance with Sethbrews. We've kind of got this guy tag team.
Alright.
Guy gender neutral.
Alright, the Manipulator is going to shift back and is going to use its firebolt on Aya. That should hit your reflex.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
It's only like 10 plus. For 16 fire damage, you're on fire. If it matters, it doesn't really, does it?
Well, there go my 10 hit points, and there goes my resistance, so I take 1 damage.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sad now.
Alright. Fragments are down. Zool and Friar Rogar will try and save against this thing. He finally saved against Beyond Fire, but he did take, 5 fire before that. He still has a few temp hit points though.
Okay, I'm going to do a Disheartenment Augment 0 on the Manipulator.
Gotcha. Alright, 15 versus will miss by a lot.
Yeah, I don't have anything I can do. So I'm going to move a bit back, and then my turn's over.
Alright, Sephiroth.
Yo. Alright. We all know what time it is.
Do we?
Yeah, no, it doesn't second half.
Stab and stab again.
Last roll. 1d8. Ooh, that's a lot better. Okay, so that's 11 damage for that.
Wait, what were you rolling a d8 for?
Oh, not
Really
11
saying.
damage. It'd be
Roll
16 damage for this first attack.
Gotcha.
Ah, shite.
Well, you re-rolled the one that was actually, had more potential for damage and got it good. So,
Yeah,
So total
Alright.
amount of damage.
it would just be that 16 because I missed.
Oh yeah, you did miss. Yeah. So
Even with that, even though it's 18, still, yeah, no.
alright.
Could use another charm, I'm gonna save it.
Alrighty. Bruce did his thing. The commander is going to be like, you really think that's your family name? Really?
Kicks him back in the head.
To Aya? Do you not know your real name?
And I'm going to assume you think you know what it is?
Well, of course I do. Because, I was you at one point. I was the real you.
That's ridiculous. The real me is standing right here.
Sure it is. Sure it is. It laughs at you.
So what does it do?
You know what? That is a good idea. It's gonna, it's gonna go right. It's just gonna walk right up to you. Right on this, right across, right onto the thing. Sephiroth, Cedra, Dweon, make your opportunity attacks. That's a miss.
Right. Wow. I've never made an opportunity attack in my life. I don't know what that is.
I don't know if you have a weapon.
I think I have a dagger.
You
I rolled a
slap
22.
him. What?
I'm
I
gonna
rolled
try
a
to hit it with my orb or something.
Wait. Sephiroth, you did your lucky charm to hit him?
Yeah,
22.
Or hit her? You did hit 22, you said?
yes.
Including, well, you had combat advantage when you moved from there.
Yep.
The 23 then?
No, it just would have been 22.
22? That's a miss. By one.
Wow.
Alright, Cedra, punch.
That's Dweon.
I rolled 1. I just rolled,
Alrighty.
it's like I rolled a solid 10.
She walks right up, jumps up onto the table, just kind of walks across it, and is like, do you really not know your name? And we'll stab Aya on the way while she's doing it.
Ow, that hits.
That is the for 13 damage.
I'm going to use my what's it called? Infernal Wrath in the hopes that it does some damage.
Okay. You do 9.
Oh, that's lame.
Oh, yeah. And that's her turn. Turns down. Aya.
Aya is going to strike at her with a regular ass old demoralizing strike, saying, "What the hell do you know about me?" 29 versus AC.
That will hit.
Or 13 damage, and it takes -2 to its defenses.
You're still in the aura of weakness.
Oh, right. I guess that's
That's
6 then.
Yeah, but the penalty to defenses will be helpful if somebody else can actually hurt them.
Somebody's peeping.
And somebody's backing up. Alrighty. Anything else Aya's doing?
She's just gonna hold her sword in front of her and just glower threateningly at the commander.
Alrighty. Alright, Dweon.
Well, seeing that this commander's attacking Aya, I'm going to cast Thundering Armor on Aya. So Aya, you now have a +1 to your armor for this turn until the end of my next turn.
Hurrah!
And then I am going to make an attack. This is versus Fortitude.
Alrighty. Versus which one? Commander?
Or against the commander.
Okay.
18 versus Fortitude.
Is there any way you can get one more to hit?
She has -2.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright, there we go.
Hurrah!
Huzzah. What does it do for damage? Not too much.
But it's still
1d8
damage.
plus 4. This is thunder damage if that matters. 7 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
And I can move the target away from you, Aya. Is that a good thing?
Well, yeah, she does have reach anyways.
I can move him up to 3 squares.
Yeah, true.
It wouldn't matter too much, because I would only want her away so I can charge her, but then she'll just get back into my face.
It would benefit Cedra the most if she stayed right there, probably.
Stayed right there where she is.
She
Yeah,
dresses-
might as well just keep her there so she can't charge.
Alright, that works for me.
Combat advantage.
Alright. Anyways.
Alright, so that's my standard. My move, well, shit. I'm going to move a little bit away. Why not? I'll shift back 1, just because.
Alrighty.
And minor, I think everybody thinks good. Yep, I'm good. I'm done.
Alright,
Well-
Cedra.
Alright, Cedra hops onto the table, kind of behind the commander as it's focused on Aya, and stabs at it. Probably got its attention, stepped on a plate or something, but let's see.
Yeah.
Same old business as before.
23 versus reflex will hit.
Alrighty.
Is it
Well,
any of it fire damage?
Yeah, it's 10 plus 3 extra fire damage for 13 damage.
Okay, so just
Yeah, that's right. I need to aim for the dick. Alright, yeah, square in the legs with a flurry of blows then see if that hurts
won't.
the jewels.
It won't. Remember,
I know it won't.
resistant to fire.
But it's certainly something Cedra would do. And that's my turn.
Alright, the manipulator is gonna walk over to here. And it's just gonna get up behind Aya. Don't you even want to know your real name? Don't you even want to know who you really are? What really happened?
you mean what happened?
What he really did? And she points at Friar Rogar. Don't you even remember what he did?
She hesitates for a second, but then kind of steels herself. Says, I remember nothing because what you refer to must be a lie. A demon creature such as yourself spreads only lies and fear.
Well, I'm you, then, aren't I? I'm still you, and you're still me. If you call me a demon, then what are you?
Alrighty, so that's the end of our free action.
No, she's not even fighting. She's just, talking to you right now.
Oh.
She's just, really, don't you even know what he did to her?
Aya's hand starts trembling now as she raises her sword, just kind of like feebly slashes at her, it's like, silence, fiend.
You call
What
yourself,
could you possibly know?
If you call me a fiend, I wonder what you'd call him. And points again at Friar Rogar.
I call him master and I call him friend.
Then you are truly deluded. And delusional. That's enough of a turn for that turn. Now, fragment. Friar Rogar is no longer on fire, I believe. I did save against that at some point.
he's no longer stopped dropping and rolling.
Well, he was kind of just, Actually, anybody, give me a perception check while you're at it. While you're fighting. Is it good
I
time?
got a 28. Whoa, Sephiroth's coming through with a 31.
Oh, crit.
Damn.
Alrighty.
I'd say
They're
I'm a little...
percepting like mad.
Hey,
here.
still make the check. Your bad skill is might not be.
Oh, even I might notice something.
Cedra's pretty much the only one who hasn't noticed, that in addition to being, burned and stabbed, Friar Rogar is weeping profusely. Tears, running all down his face and into his robes. As he's just kind of staring at, at both Aya and the manipulator. Kind of just...
I wonder if this is his first time being stabbed in some.
Yes.
No, it's...
Assume because he's a pansy and doesn't get stabbed often.
Leon looks up at him. He's like, oh, hey, dude, I just healed you for like a bunch of hit points. No, you don't have to cry anymore.
Sephiroth looks at Dwayne, what are hit points?
It's a
Cedar
measure
shouts
of-
back. They're an
it's a
abstraction of
measure-
our physical well-being.
It's an abstract measure. Yeah, something like that.
You see,
It's a
I'm
unit
able
of
to
measurement.
to gauge how healthy people are.
It's a unit of measurement.
You just spent some healing surges to regain your hit points. What are you crying about?
Yeah, well... Are you really actually saying that in character or not?
Well, probably not. But I'm like, hey, dude, I just healed you up. What's wrong? Why are you crying?
Yeah, he doesn't really respond to you. Duel. Your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna move. And I'm going to try to do another Augment Zero Dishearten on the Manipulator.
Gotcha. Who doesn't seem to be attacking at all. And is gonna miss. Well, that's a thing.
And that's my turn.
Sephiroth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Kitty.
Just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They charge.
Close enough. It'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That's a 20 versus AC.
At the what?
20 versus AC.
Is, let me see. 20 versus AC will miss by 1. Unless you get some kind of bonus to it. Or,
Unless Shadow Manipulator's AC is down, I don't have any other bonuses.
No, I hit the commander with demoralizing strike.
Well, here we are.
Alright, the commander's basically like, you know, you don't even know who you really are, or your destiny, or what you should be, or what you should do to this murderer. She kind of points her spear at Rogar.
Silence! It's like, what I do is my business alone, and my destiny is what I make it.
And she stabs you and crits you.
Ow.
So that is 18 damage, and the -2 penalty to, you know, everything. To your armor class and other defenses.
Ow.
Save end, of course. We shall put that shield. I will put the shield on, so we don't have multiple things. Alrighty. That's her turn, really. Charge down. Yeah.
Alright, I did not appreciate what the commander just did. So I'm going to use
Or is it
Augment 2.
Yeah. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to use Augment 2 Energizing Strike on her to try to heal myself back up.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Which one was it targeting?
It doesn't matter.
Are you bloodied and made an at-will attack?
Yes, I am.
Reroll that attack. Still do crappy damage, but you'll still might hit. Alright, 25 will hit her. It's versus the commander, correct?
Yep.
So you're still, you know, weakened because the manipulator's there.
Oh well.
Only 8 damage, but healing is kind of a thing you need right now.
I'm not bloodied anymore, that's important.
Which means, well, you already used your reroll, but yeah.
Yep.
Anyways.
So I'm going to stay there for Cedra's benefit, and Sephiroth's too, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
I-
Yes,
if
you're on
you-
the Congo line of death.
If you get away from the manipulator, I'll still benefit, but it's fine.
The Congo line of death.
I guess I'll shift over here to sort of like shield Rogar. It says, you know, don't listen to them, Master. These fiends speak lies.
Alrighty. Dweon, your turn.
Alright. Well, since he just moved. Well, I might as well use it, I guess.
Also, the shield thing on Commander goes away.
Yeah, I'm getting that here. Alrighty.
Alright, I'm going to use. I might as well. Since I have it, I might as well use it. I'm going to do the Thunderclap armor on Sephiroth again. Try to blow up. Maybe hit the manipulator. Why not?
Gotcha. Go for it.
Alright, let's see what happens. 1d20
Like
plus 8.
fortitude or something. 18 versus fortitude?
That is versus AC, actually.
Versus AC.
Ugh.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
The Thunderclap is versus AC.
Oh, okay. Well, that misses then.
Yeah. I really don't see, now that you mention it, I really don't see a benefit of using the explosion because it does the same amount, it does a little bit more damage, but it does almost the same thing as Thundering Armor does.
Yeah.
I would say it targets AC, and you're an implement class, so you're not going to hit with it too often. I would retrain out of that as soon as we hit level 6.
Well, see, it's not bad because like it has that ongoing 5 damage to anything
The
by
ongoing
it.
5
It's
damage
not
part is
bad.
great. It's just that, other than
But
that,
I might as well use Thundering Armor
give him a
as
bonus, yeah.
as a standard because it gives you the person +1 AC for a turn,
Yeah.
and it attacks Fortitude, so it's
Yeah.
better both ways. It doesn't do as much damage, but whatever. It's not like
But
I'm
it's
a
more
very
easy to hit with it.
Yeah, and it still has the push factor
Yeah.
that if I want to. So yeah, now that
True
I think
enough.
about it.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, the Thunderclap armor, Thundering armor is just as good as Thunderclap armor. Actually, it's
As
better
far as
than.
using it after, using it, the ability.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else
Uh-huh.
John's doing?
Let's see. I think I'm far away from everything enough. Minor. No, I think I'm pretty good.
Alright, Cedra.
Alrighty, I'm gonna shift, kind of move delicately through these plates. Or I say shift, but squares I can't.
You're gonna kick the
Life or
plates
death
all over the
situation.
place.
It's like life or death situations. Don't break the china.
I mean, they might charge us. Wouldn't that be the worst? Like, am I the only one here that thinks if we had to pay for the plates after
Here's
all of this?
what I think. You should take, at this point, you should have the Power Furious Bull. Just saying. Even though you're not that kind of monk. So you can be a
Alrighty,
bull
and actually, I thought I
couldn't.
couldn't shift. I had to look up my elven shifty thingy. I thought it was only through natural terrain that I ignored the difficult terrain, but I guess it's all difficult terrain I ignore on a shift. So woo, I shift here anyway. And then I'm gonna do something that's gonna be very familiar to everybody.
I'm gonna do the thing that brings pain.
This? Oh.
Yes, probably.
It's one of those days, isn't it?
Hey, actually, we did great. I crit on something earlier.
She just has some good hits.
I'll be back in a
Yeah,
second.
I'm okay with pretty much the back and forth that has been my rolls.
My hits have not been as great today, but I'll take that sacrifice.
And I caught a spinner rack in case you guys were invested in a secret mission I'm on.
A secret mission?
That has not been brought up, but that's neither here nor there. That's my turn.
Alrighty. So that was a miss. And it's the manipulator.
Yep, it was.
The manipulator is going to just, walk over to Aya, shift over to Aya.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Sorry. And it's gonna be like, don't you even want to know your real name? Or what, or what this did to you and your family?
She hesitates again, but still, kind of like brings herself back up and says, "Silence, monster! I won't listen to any more of your lies."
Sad, really. I thought I was so much better than you, than I thought I was, but you apparently are not as great as I.
We'll just have to see about that now, won't we?
And at this point, the manipulator does something very interesting.
She gets down on the ground and does her ping pong trick. Oh shit, she can do the ping pong trick. Maybe she really is me after all.
No. She just takes her fiery hand in its claws and just kind of rakes him across the air in front of her, and well, and rips open a part of the air in front of her, showing
Oh, no.
showing something very interesting to Aya.
Fuck. We gotta kill him.
And Aya, you
Do
see
any of us see what is in the air? Can we make perception checks?
pretty much anybody but Zephyrus and Zool could easily see what's going on without too much trouble.
What is it?
I'm gonna try. Oh, fuck. Well,
Zephyrus is
I'm gonna
completely
try as
is looking
well.
at the wrong side of it, and Zool is very far away and can't really
Okay.
see it very
Zool
well.
pulls out
even
her
if she rolled real
binoculars like,
good.
fuck.
But Cedra's in a good position. Guion is possibly as well. Aya definitely sees the whole thing.
What is it? I'm curious.
It appears to be a younger Rogar. Very much younger. A good 15, 20 years at least. Or so. Good, at least 15 years, you'd think. Younger.
Who can
on
tell
a
a
ship.
Dragonborn, really?
On a ship. Or on a ship that's flying no colors, no flag, no anything. Surrounded by what apparently was the crew. All down, all dead. Approaching the stairs down the steps down into the main into the inside the ship. A woman, comes up wielding a small knife and nothing else. This woman has horns. And he cuts her down.
What race was this woman?
She had horns and bright red skin.
Oh snap! He killed that stranger I don't recognize.
Did the stranger have any features that might represent Aya?
Apart from her purple eyes, she looked almost exactly like Aya.
I also I don't gasp, but I definitely have some eye widening involved, some kind of mild recoiling, perhaps.
Yeah. So, Aya, what do you think of this?
Is that all we see, though? Is that all
So
she
far.
reveals? Okay.
But she's keeping...
She's just staring in horror.
Has anybody also looked at Rogar?
Well, I'm standing right next to him. I was just talking to him.
Alright, do we want a perception check on that? It doesn't need to be very high to actually notice this. But it's good enough.
19.
That is good enough. 19 is good enough. He is starting to shake as well as weep. Openly. Sobbing. Now.
This is the worst family reunion ever.
And we'll leave it at that. Zool.
Okay. I'm gonna move up a little bit, and I'm gonna drop a augment 0 dishearten right there.
Okay. Alright, that should hit for 10 psychics.
And -2 to attack rolls, and then that's my turn.
Yep, it is now. What do we do for that? We shall make it this thing. Alrighty, Sephiroth.
Alright. Shift. 29.
29 will hit.
That's 11 damage. 25.
Hits as well for total of
20. What? It's another 11, so 22. So 26 damage.
minus 26 damages. Alrighty, that hurts, but not bloody yet.
Jesus Christ.
You haven't
That's
hurt,
okay.
I haven't hit her much with anything heavy yet. You've basically
I'll have it having.
well, I mean anybody nobody has.
Ah, sorry.
So yeah. Alrighty. The commander is like just kind of openly laughing at Aya. And points her spear right into Rogar's face and is like, do you really? You know, I'm not you anymore. I could easily just do, kill him for you. Just as he kind of just pokes at him slightly. So, you want me to, get revenge for her?
Aya is still stunned silent. She doesn't have anything to say right now.
Yeah, so. Well.
She's still kind of transfixed on the image in the tear, I guess.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well. Stab him anyways. Or not. Miss by 1. Wait. Oh no, he's not bloody, damn it. Alrighty, well that's her turn. Aya! This continues. The woman he cut down falls down the steps into the hull and lands face up, unmoving. Right in front of you. A very little you. As little, even smaller than you ever remember you being. But you know it to be you.
I'm just gonna stare in horror.
Yeah. The little you is just is there in a little, in a faded green dress with a little doll, also in the same faded green, fabric, or at least the clothing is.
If the situation weren't so dire, her thought would have been, I used to play with dolls. But sadly, this is a dire situation.
Yeah, well. So. And we'll leave it at that. Aya, whatever else you want to do, go ahead.
Kind of mechanically, she's going to slash at the commander, but her heart's really not in it.
Yeah.
So, it'll just be a plain old demoralizing strike.
Yeah.
Try to make it feel as she does. It'll be 21 or
21.
22 versus AC because it's
20.
bloody.
22 versus AC will miss by 1.
Well.
Yeah. Alrighty. Dweon.
Dweon is staring kind of very slack-jawed at this whole scene in front of him with the whole, Aya's mother and everything like that. And I kind of, as a free action, I kind of just reach up and pull on Rogar's robe or whatever, and I'm like, Rogar, is this true? Did you kill her mother?
He is still shaking even more than he was. Tears, just streaming down, and his scaly lips just kind of doing that, that kind of trembling. He simply cannot speak or anything at the moment.
Can I do, and this will determine what I do next, I'm going to do an insight check to see if I can figure out exactly what's going on.
Alright,
So,
go for it.
That's a 14, it's kind of averagey.
Something's going on, but you can't quite pinpoint what it is with this. There's something going on, either, but you can't tell if it's because he's, can't tell exactly where it's going on the spectrum, but something's going on here.
Right, I can't tell if if this is like a charm thing, if I can't tell if he's actually did this, I can't tell if it's manipulation.
Or if it's generally what he's feeling or whatever. And exactly what he's feeling and what everything is going on.
Right. So that being said, I'm going to take my attention away from Rogar then, because I can't figure out exactly what's going on. And I just see that Aya is kind of freaked out right now. So I'm going to cast Thunder and Armor on Aya. So you have now a +1 to your AC. And I will do it against the commander. Is that who's below you?
Gotcha.
Yep.
Alright.
So let's see what happens. Yeah, that's shit.
Yeah, but
All
at
right.
least she's got +1 to AC.
Yeah, but she has +1 to AC. So.
Alrighty. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Alright, Cedra. You've got a pretty good view of most of what has been going on in that little rift.
Yeah, and I kind of see that Aya's 404ing over there.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of shout over like, Aya, snap out of it. We'll deal with this after these word for duplicate, that the clones. Yes. I realized I could not remember the word. We'll snap, or damn, that really threw me off. We'll deal with it after we've slain these clones. Blah, that was the gist of it. And then I'm going to attack the thing, of course, right in front of me.
Alright, go for it.
Yep, and you know me, I'm going to use something very, very, very familiar.
You're going to punch him.
Well, it's more like a slash or some sort of like knife puncture.
Gotcha, whatever. But yeah, you're going to roll an attack against.
Yeah, you kind of knew what I was going to do.
Yep, 14
Yeah,
damage. That includes the 3 fire damage. That doesn't really matter at all, right?
I actually didn't punch that in since I think you were taking it out, so I just...
Yay! You finally realized they have resistance to this stuff.
I did. I just felt like mashing enter more than I felt like adding in +3.
Alrighty, the candor is really wobbly, but still up. It's getting close, though.
And, you know what, I'll finish off with a flurry of blows that won't do anything.
Nope.
Alright, that's my turn.
Enough resistance to not take its point.
Yeah, I could shift if I want to. I don't want to.
It's my birthday, I'll cry if I want to.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna just shift in place, as I'm rather uncomfortable with the vision I saw.
Yeah. Alright, the manipulator is gonna be like...
It's 5 damage.
What?
5 damage.
Yes, she's taking her 5 damages. Still doesn't affect things too much, but yeah. Manipulator's gonna keep the thing going and is gonna. And you're gonna see it's gonna kind of widen out around you where there are several other children just sitting just around in this ship, in the inside of the ship. And you hear your own voice, but not as you've ever heard it before. Mama? And that will be her turn. There's her down. Zool.
Okay. And I'm guessing I was too far away to see the scene.
Or hear the low, light voice that came from the vision. Either.
Okay. So I'm going to. You all made it hard for me to actually use my powers, so.
The commander hit the manipulator with betrayal.
If I hit. Oh, you don't mind if I hit Shadow? Yeah. I'll drop a. Dishearten right there.
Okay, just checking. That will
And
hit.
on Shadow.
What is Shadow's will, actually?
Yours,
So-
unless it's otherwise noted.
It's 16, yeah. Nope, that's gonna hit.
That will exactly bloody the manipulator. The manipulator is the only thing
Sorry, kitty.
has not used its Infernal Wrath yet. And will do so on Zool, because, whatever. Where's my d6? There it is. 11 fire damage.
Okay. And I have my fire resist back, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. the destroyer
So I
is
take
there.
4 points out of my temp.
Yeah. And I'm assuming you're not doing anything else or action pointing if you haven't already.
Nah, I'm holding on to that action point.
Alright, Sephruz.
Damn it. Okay. Alright. Wow. Wow. Well, okay then.
Bro, do you even lift?
Sephiroth sits his ass back down, apparently. That was a 4. Makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, well. That's that.
Alrighty. Shadow. Commander is like,
Oh, right, I probably should have saved against my shield thing.
yeah.
I did.
Alrighty. So, the commander is going to just kind of, come on. Come on. You're right next to him. Go ahead and stab him. Just like this. And she stabs at Friar Rogar, hitting him. For minimum damage, but it still hit him. And that will do. I'll take care of his 10 hit point and a little bit more. Come on. Yeah.
Alright, so Aya's gonna look from the tear over to Rogar.
Who is staring directly at the tear, shaking and weeping and everything.
So, essentially, I can gauge from his reaction that this is not some sort of trick.
Well, give me an insight check. Make sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Not bad. Something's going on, and something is going on here. But
So, what I'm determining is, like, this isn't a lie. This is real.
You can tell at least some part of this is at least based on reality from what he's looking at, even if it's not exactly what happened. At least part of this is real, or based on reality. But that's but what parts exactly are based on the reality is not. You're not.
So
Totally sure.
as Aya is shaking, she like tightens her grip on her sword, holds it up, points it at the commander, and says, "It's like, very well. What you say may be true. It's like this may have happened, but there is also one thing I know. I know that Friar Rogar is my master and my friend. If he truly was responsible for the events of this night, I'm sure he has paid for it many times over, even if it was just a torment within his own heart. I will not take vengeance for the deeds done that night. For if Bahamut still has him, then Bahamut must have already dealt with him. And you foul beast, you will not darken my door or any part of my life any longer." Energizing strike on the commander.
And that knocks off her aura. So have fun being able to actually deal damage.
Hurrah!
And hit. For just enough. Just enough.
Sweet. And the temps will go to Friar Rogar.
Nice. There's like 6 or 7 now. 7 now. Alright,
Yep.
so 7 of these. Alrighty.
And she turns towards the manipulator. And you will share that demon's fate.
Oh boy. Alright, Dweon.
And that's the end of my turn.
Yep, Dweon.
Well, I'm glad you had that nice speech, Aya, because he was going to do something really stupid. So yeah. So Dweon is like, he had his like, he saw that little scene of, and he heard the word mama, and his like fists got really tight. But then he heard Aya's little soliloquy there, and it's just like, oh, crap, wow, yeah, you're right. I better deal with these guys here. So he reaches into his pouch and he pulls out his black orb, and he's just gonna cast Drain Speed on the manipulator.
Gotcha.
Just because it does more damage.
Wait, so he has a blue ball and a black ball?
He does. He's got many balls.
He's been kicked in the ball so many times they're black and blue.
He's got the biggest balls of them all.
No doubt because they're so swollen.
Yep.
14.
He is not.
This is versus.
So Dweon is basically that kid in all the sports who can't actually, do any of the sporting things, but has to take them because gym is a thing.
He got a lot of volleyballs to the balls.
A lot of spikes.
Yeah. But he was always the last picked because he's the worst. He even got picked after the people the bullies hated. They literally, because the other kids would literally rather be beat up by the bullies than actually pick you and lose because of you.
I don't want to be on the school losing team again. I'd rather have a bloody nose.
Yeah.
And Dweon cried a little that night.
Dweon's crying right now. He's sitting right next to Friar Rogar crying now.
Alright, Cedra.
Yeah, I do
better
not
start finishing up here. So, Cedra,
All right.
hurry up. Hit something.
Get that manipulator in the dick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna launch off the table and aim a flying kick right at the junk.
Alrighty.
Manipulate this. And she did, apparently.
Well,
Yep. I rolled a quality 3.
of course. The manipulator's going to go one more go now. has one more thing to do. Well, if this wasn't real, he would be denying it, wouldn't he? Pointing at Rogar. Would he now?
And Aya just like, reaffirms her stance and just glares at the manipulator and says, I said we were finished here.
Then finish it. Go for it. What you gonna do?
Alright, I'm gonna stab her in the face.
Go ahead, bring it. That will stab in the face. Now, you stabbed her in the face and have denied her one last time.
Yes, indeed.
As you stab right through the image she's made in the air between you, you basically, well, how do you hit her and finish her?
I drive my blade right through her face,
Which is
as
very
I said I
difficult
did.
for a curved blade, yeah.
Well, that's a lot of blade going through a lot of face.
Yep, alrighty.
And then I just sort of bring it down and kind of like slice her below the armpit.
Gotcha. Alrighty, so at this point, combat is over, if you want it to be. Unless you want to fight Rogar, attack him.
No, Aya has no intentions of doing so.
Zephyr's don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Dwayne will follow Aya's lead.
Eh.
Also, Zephyr's didn't give a fuck, like, either way. He just wanted to get these assholes away from him.
Meanwhile, at about this time, several servers start come through down the steps. They're like, what?
Aya hastily jumps off the table.
Zephyr runs off. He's gone.
All the dishes are broken on the table.
Alrighty.
Candles
Yeah.
are kicked over.
Fuck this shit out now.
There are plates all over the place. Dweon is attempting to use is actually wielding a serving fork as his
Blink couldn't
weapon.
hit
It was the closest thing he could find to a weapon when he had to make that opportunity attack.
Which is why it works so spectacularly.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Your name is not Solid Snake. You cannot kill soldiers with a fork.
Especially not a dull one like that. So, anyways, Alex, I know you had stuff that you had to do tonight.
Yes.
We can unless there's something you actually want to do, we can kind of finish up without you. If you need to
Yeah, just go, man.
Yeah, no,
Just go.
Like, as soon as he sees servers coming, Zephyr just fucking takes off. He's gone. He's leaving the mess in the to y'all guys. Peace. So yeah,
Yeah.
Zephyr says goodbye.
Now here's something.
I'm assuming the servers are going to have some questions.
Yeah.
That's it Zephyr's wanted to avoid. He hates questions.
Which is why he hates classes too.
Very good point.
So, yeah, Friar Rogar is just kind of there.
AI like smooths over the situation with the server saying that there was a mouse. We got a little carried away trying to get rid of the mouse.
Oh no! Now we'll have to be inspected again. One of them's like,
And Aya's bluff is so high that she's just going to take 10 on it.
pretty much, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, they drop. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there's So they drop the food off and stuff and such. Anything? Any other things?
Well, Dweon was sitting next to Rogar, but he's going to move way down the other side now after that whole encounter.
Yeah.
He's
And
all the
what's
way
Aya
down.
gonna do?
He's just gonna kind of turn to Rogar and say, "Master, is it true?"
He takes a deep breath, still tears streaming down. We thought they were slavers. We thought they were slavers.
As Aya's
didn't know.
shoulders, what's that?
He said, we didn't know. Didn't thought they were slavers. He didn't have any flag. Thought we didn't know.
For a moment, Aya's shoulders kind of sink, but then she picks herself back up and puts a hand on Rogar's shoulder and says, "I stand by what I said back there. For Bahamut to still accept you as one of his own means that you must have truly felt remorse for those deeds you committed that day. And so if Bahamut will not judge you, then I will not judge you. After all, it is because of you that I am who I am today."
He's still,
And
he's still, tears streaming from his eyes.
like, listen, it was a horrible sight to see, but these things happen for a reason. And if I had not met you, I would not be the champion of Bahamut that I am today. If anything, I owe you my thanks.
He's just kind of staring with disbelief at you, almost. Even you can tell that he's not comprehending why you're still here and why you haven't stabbed him at least once yet.
Oh, if this were my old rogue, that'd be no issue. It's like, oh, what? He killed my parents? Stab, stab, stab.
I didn't care about them. I didn't even care about them, but still, he killed them. Yeah.
What? He killed my parents? That's the exact excuse I needed.
Yeah. Well. Anyways. Yeah.
But
So.
Aya is not my old rogue. Aya is a much more understanding and forgiving person.
Yeah. So.
Unless it's slavers, in which case, fuck them.
Yeah. But yeah. So, please, I need, somebody needs to know, and you need to know.
What were they saying about my true name? Do you
I
know
don't
anything
even
about
know. I don't. Well, he steadies himself and goes over to one of the other little chests, and actually, it's a little bigger than the other. He just kind of brings the whole thing over and pushes aside a couple of plates of food with it and just kind of opens it up, revealing a very old, very faded little actually doll that you recognize as the doll from your little vision there.
Aya's gonna pick it up and kind of stare at it.
It looks like once upon a time it was made of red felt with a kind of red cloth, or with a kind of green cloth dress, and a little tiny and it looks like a tiefling. Even has a little tail with a little green bow on the on the end of the tail. And
it would make sense that tieflings would decorate their tails, I guess.
yeah, and you know, and as you kind of look at it intently, you see that there's like a little like label right on the end of the dress in the back, and in very faded, very simplistic handwriting, 2 letters, E-A, both capital.
Oh, gee whiz, I didn't write down my last name. What kind of idiot kid was I?
Well, I don't know.
I did not say
I
that,
don't
of
even
course.
know. I don't even know I don't know if they were initials or your actual name, really. But you were very young when it happened, and I tried to bring them back. None of them would come back. None of the parents would come back. I don't even know which of the men was your father, even. I know, but we brought the ship to near shore. I tried to resurrect each and every one of them. None of them would come back, and so we buried them on an island. I don't even know where it is now. It's been so long. We know none of their names. The oldest child among all those there was maybe 5 or 6. They were all, and they were not just tieflings. There's a half-orc boy and several other children of various races and such. But all of them were one. We realized were ones that were looked down upon on the mainland. So we took them in.
Aya looks up and says, "Well, I want to thank you for holding on to this for so long. I'll take it. I'll take it with me."
Yeah. Be careful. I've done my best to preserve it.
I'll keep it in my room as a memento of my parents.
Yes. I'm sorry.
It is as I said, that I'm sure that you have already dealt with this crime in your heart all these years, and so it is not my place to carry out any sort of revenge, and I'm sure my parents would not have wanted that either. I'm sure that they would have preferred this outcome, where I am serving the Temple of Bahamut, trying to bring the light of equality and justice to this world. They would not want me seeking revenge single-mindedly and burying myself in hatred and sadness.
Yes, take good care of her, and be good, and, you just, I think I need some time alone for a bit.
She kind of slaps him on the shoulder and says, "What do you mean, time alone? You've got a lot of work to do. This entire land needs the light of Bahamut spread far and wide to every corner."
Yes, but rest. A good rest can give you also a better tomorrow as well, and a better preparation for tomorrow.
Then you make sure the rest you take is a fruitful one.
Yes. And I'll settle the tab outside here. You kind of, please go ahead, eat your fill. I'm not hungry right now.
I understand.
Lieutenant walks out. And that will be a good place to pause. For the
What? No. I haven't decided what I'm going to eat yet, if I'm going to eat yet.
Well, there's random food around, but yeah, we're gonna finish up here with this episode here. Unless
Hurrah!
so, anything before we leave?
Man, this episode was just way too lighthearted, man. I
Alright,
don't think anyone's going to think we're taking this seriously.
alright then. Let's let the episode end here. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, bye.